Right now, cybersecurity.
24 hours.
Cybersecurity, you get that in a year.
Because cybersecurity, Microsoft put their program in all junior colleges around the country, and you can get it in 6 months. You can get your initial license, and them jobs start like at $85,000 a year.
I would do that just to do it.
And Microsoft put it out there. They said they're looking for 250,000 new employees by 2024. And then Google said put out like they put like for like 80,000. Like it's basically gonna be over 500,000 jobs out there in the next 2 or 3 years in cybersecurity. So y'all can go to any junior college around the country, look up the Microsoft certification course, and in 6 months you can make 85,000 a year.
How many hustles do you think, I'm gonna ask everybody, the average nigga needs to be comfortable in life? Like for me, I was counting my hustles, right? And I got about 7 ways that I get income every month. About 7. It's probably more than that, and I'm probably forgetting about some, but I got about 7, and I'm still not comfortable.
If you ain't got at least 4, you still at your mama house.
Straight up.
Or laid up on one of these broads.
So but a lot of niggas don't know how to articulate having multiple hustles because we've been taught that, do one thing, focus on one thing, be great at that, and then that'll do everything you need it to do.
Hey, I'm with that. You know what I'm saying? I want you niggas to stay with one hustle and all this lazy ass shit, because I want a hamburger from time to time. You niggas need to make it. You know what I'm saying?
Del Taco's paying $20 an hour right now in Pasadena.
Damn.
God damn.
It's a shortage of work.
Yeah, right. Look, that nigga Dole shook his head like,
Nigga, what?
I don't have no pride, my nigga. I know it may look like I got pride because I'm, you know what I'm saying? I talk a lot of shit, but I don't have no ego where like if to survive. People eat people when they get hungry enough.
Man.
I'm not gonna let a motherfucker eat me.
Man,
I'm always gonna be doing the eating. So if I had to go work at Del Taco, you just gonna have jokes, nigga.
Well, what it is it ain't where you at, it's who you are. You ever see me in McDonald's? I ain't a McDonald's nigga. I'm a real nigga at McDonald's. You dig what I'm saying? And you better believe.
Hell yeah, you already got
that. Believe McDonald's is sponsoring something.
Hell yeah.
Coming up in the near future.
You got them glasses out of a Happy Meal.
You the nigga gonna package it for me.
You the nigga that's gonna package it for me. I like
this. I appreciate that. Like somebody need to change my oil, rotate my tires, because I can't.
But at the end of the day, it's an art to juggling multiple hustles, and a lot of these younger niggas don't know how to do it. So I feel like we should teach them because it's an art to it. You know what I'm saying? You should always have one main hustle that gets you about, I would say, 50% minimum of your money. That's minimum. That's going to pay the house note, the car note. You buy your clothes with that money, and you can still put away. You should really only have to spend 30% of your main hustle to survive. You should be able to put the other 60% away. You know what I'm saying? 70% away.
Sounds good.
It sounds good, but I mean, it's doable.
Everything's doable, but a lot of those niggas ain't.
It's like this: if you make $100,000 a year, you shouldn't be living in LA. You should be living on the outskirts.
Yeah.
It's just niggas don't want to. There's this weird ass pride that's attached to niggas and what they can afford, as if what they can afford makes them lesser in everybody else's eyes. Nah, nigga, do what you can afford, nigga.
That's it, and learn how to assess your situation. Most niggas don't know what they can afford. You know how a nigga get $1,000 or $2,000 and need a car, and they go say, "Man, I got $2,000, man. I'm gonna buy a $2,000 car." No, nigga. You better not spend nothing over $1,000. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I say 5 and get you a bucket.
Yeah, 5 is what you really should do.
Run good.
Yeah. You can't afford that, man.
Your main hustle is how you pay for the basics. The next hustle I would say is your cash hustle. A lot of motherfuckers don't have a cash hustle, and you fucking yourself. You need a barber shop, flip a car, type of hustle where you can have cash in hand. Stop thinking that these white folks need to know everything you make. Everything you make ain't supposed to be on a W-2 or a 1099, nigga. If you go ahead,
legally, yeah, it should.
Legally, it should be.
I put everything on my W-2. I got receipts for everything.
What he's saying is you supposed to be able to tell them what goes on the W-2 versus them telling you or them already knowing you. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They don't know. It's just at your job. They know because the job is
right. Yeah, they don't. They tell them first. Don't know shit. Till you tell.
Depending on what kind of business you got.
I'm just talking about if it's off the books. Like you gotta give a W-2. You gotta sign an I-9, shit like that. If you don't, they don't know. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? There's no way they don't got no like beam into your account. You know what I'm saying? They gotta get like people think that though. Like damn, I got 2,000 here, nigga. They gonna ask how I got it.
Right.
They not though.
They not worried about your.
They not worried about your little 2 racks, my nigga. That's what I mean. But that's the mentality of a nigga who ain't got no bread.
That's true. Be aware though, Joe Biden just changed the game up a little bit. When we got that last stimulus check.
Oh yeah, how do you get them deposits?
Venmo and Cash App. Yeah. If you get more than $600 a year, they got the Venmo and Cash App. They got to send it into the IRS, so they gonna know. So know that. Not this last tax filing season, but next tax filing season. Yeah. Joe Biden made to where they looking all up in that.
Crazy Joe.
You know that he's the OnlyFans millionaires, though, right? You know that.
That's because he's a fucking
Come on.
Sit your ass down back there. Just beat it.
Yeah, he fucked Michael Jackson up in that fight.
He beat Michael Jackson's ass.
You gotta have a cash hustle, man. If it's as simple as just flipping, whatever you pay $10 for, sell it for 15 or 12 or whatever you can get. Profit. But always profit, get a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Then you gotta have a long-term hustle, something that's gonna hit big, but it's gonna pay you big, like a rich man's IRA or a 401k or a self-employed pension. All of these things are accounts that bear a higher interest rate than a normal savings account, but you're actually making money off of those things, but it just takes longer for the money to come in.
You just spoke German to 80% of niggas that's out here. Nigga said IRA. That's the homie around the corner. Yeah. That nigga got money. Yeah. He worth something.
But a rich man's IRA is dope because you can borrow on it. A normal IRA, you can't borrow on it. There's a penalty if you take money out of it before its maturation. So rich man's IRA is an investment account that's also like a loan. So if you've been paying on it for 5 years and you got $250K in there, you could borrow on that account without a penalty. You feel what I'm saying? It's very important to have that type of account because it's an asset that does more than one thing. You know what I'm saying?
Also, life insurance.
Life insurance is big.
Yeah, you can borrow from those.
Sleeping on that life insurance.
Yeah, because they have life insurance policies you can borrow on too.
Well, a lot of these niggas get life insurances from their grandmamas. You know what I'm saying? Right. And it's hard to explain to your grandma that you need a loan on your life insurance. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They not gonna really understand that. You know what I mean? Like, what do you mean? Like, if you die, nigga, how we gonna bury you? Right. You know what I'm saying? They don't get it. You know what I mean? But
you got to have multiple hustles. You got to have multiple hustles, man, because the system is designed to scrape you off the bottom, nigga. If you fall off, nigga, it's designed to push you into a prison pocket or a pocket that's gonna ruin your fucking life. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know, desperate measures, nigga. They got laws for that, my nigga.
Man, for real.
You can't just run up in niggas' houses and rob them. But I mean, you can. But when you get caught, nigga,
that's it.
When you ain't got your hustle right, them charges get federal, nigga. For real, the
my little cousin that was flocking, nigga. He been in that mother. He got caught like around 02, 03, still in that bitch.
Man,
booked that young nigga.
They booked him, man.
It's cold-blooded.
They booked him, man. I'm telling you, man. Cause I know somebody out there like it's easier said than done, man. What you mean multiple hustles, man? I'm struggling, man. I live with my mama, you know. I blah blah blah, and I'm gonna just tell you the first thing is no excuses, bro.
Straight up.
There's no excuses, bro. We try. It's absolutely no excuses, nigga. I know what you're going through right now.
Yeah,
I get it. I know what you're going through right now.
We all regular niggas, man.
Oh yeah, for
sure. Everybody in here ain't got it. Everybody in here ain't up.
Have some minutes of society cheeseburgers.
just hungry, so.
What'd you do for that?
That nigga coming off that nigga came from community service, nigga. That nigga came from cleaning up the freeway.
I was cleaning out your dog pen.
It's a kennel, man.
You know exactly what it's called.
That nigga said you got a dog pen.
What was your first side hustle? Was cars your first side hustle? How'd you stumble into cars?
Shit, I was a mechanic in the military, so I'd always. It got to where like some people would ask me on the side, when I got out, like, hey, can you help me fix this, help me fix that? So that just became a little hustle. Like, all right, well, let me.
You a mechanic, nigga?
Yeah.
I some shit fucked up.
One of your closest partners.
I didn't know the nigga was a mechanic, nigga.
I just thought you like weeding bitches.
That's not a bad combination, though.
Yeah, so that's just one thing led to another. I sold my first car, made a little profit off it. I said, all right, well, I can do this. So that shit, it's real easy. You see a car, like, it's a car I'm going to pick up tomorrow, $500. That car is worth, like, maybe $3,000. The person thinks it needs a new engine. You just need a fucking tune-up. I'm not going to tell you need a tune-up.
Yeah. We got two experts in here. I'm decent with flipping cars, and I did it in a minute, right? So it's a nigga watching. He's like, well, shit. All right, so, but how do I know if it's a car I should buy or not?
You gotta ask that. You shouldn't be doing it.
Yeah. No, yeah. It's, you got no Kelly Blue Book. If you got to know what you can get, what the car can sell for on the street. Yeah. So if you buying a car and you already looking at, okay, if the car's worth 3 and the Blue Book says it's worth 2, you already lost.
Yeah.
Like, you already lost. So it's like, ain't no point buying that car. So if you're looking at a car like I'm looking at cars that I can get $500, it's probably gonna cost me $300 to fix. Yeah. The car's worth 3,000 Kelly Blue Book. Okay, well shit. That's an easy win.
Right.
But even if it costs me $1,000, I'm still gonna win at the end of the day.
Yeah. Right. It's two numbers we operate off of. It's the Kelly Blue Book, and then it's the street number.
Exactly.
So when you're looking for street value, you just find 3-4 different avenues that use car lots, offer up, let it go, whatever it is, and just search those cars. That same year, make and model. Pay attention to mileage and wear and tear on that motherfucker, and you got a comparison right there. So those are the street numbers.
Damn, nigga.
Yeah.
This is in the studio.
That nigga said
water broke.
He said it was 6 months.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Oh shit. So when you buy a car that you plan on flipping, do you insure it?
During the time. If I'm driving it, yeah.
Okay.
Like the car, every car you see me like driving, it's like, that's a flip.
What if he's gonna sit it? Do you still gotta insure it?
I mean, by law, you're supposed to. Within the first 60 to 90 days. Yeah, they're gonna be after you, but. Yeah, those little flip shit, I ain't insuring nothing.
Yeah, if you get rid of it within.
That's what I'm saying. Like if you just sitting it, you want to get out of it.
That's the only shit
if I know I ain't keeping it for over a month.
Yeah,
I ain't wasting time.
So my first time flipping, I've been interested. When I buy a car, what do I have to make sure I have from the person that I'm buying it for before I give them my money?
Pink slip.
Pink slip.
You need that title. That's a receipt.
Clean title, or if it's not,
or salvage, either one. Yeah. But you need the title to the car. The VIN on the title got to match the VIN on the car. Yeah. Because they be some bullshit out there.
Hell yeah.
Motherfucker, give you pink slip to an Audi. It's an Audi that you're getting, but it's not your Audi.
I had a question. All right, so I know you said OfferUp and all these other websites. Do y'all put any kind of money marketing behind those to make it for the advertisement?
I buy the kind of shit that sell itself. I don't even play with those new cars no more. Like the newer cars, and I mean newer, I'm talking anything 90s and up. I don't even fuck with that unless somebody give it to me. And I mean give it to me. Give it to me is $500, $1,000. You give it to me, I'll take it. Other than that, yeah, I got a restoration company, so I build and restore cars. So, those are 60s, 70s, you know what I mean? 1950s, whatever. So those cars, I insure. So if a strong wind come and blow that motherfucker off a tow truck, you got to pay me. You know what I'm saying? If I wake up in the morning and somebody stole that 1967 Camaro because all you need is a goddamn pack of chewing gum and a paper clip.
He said, nigga, so I stay at 742 Blast Ave. If you want to come get this motherfucker.
Still mine. My only rule is don't bring it back.
Let me eat off that.
Don't bring it back, man. Don't go joyride my shit and eat that that dollar menu shit you niggas be munching on. And
that's what they do, real shit. Throw the shit in your back.
How do you negotiate? How do you price it when somebody come and they want to buy a car that you flipping? How's the negotiation process? How do you get a motherfucker to give you what you want for the car?
Shit, my price is my price, man. Don't come over here with no bullshit. We agree. Before you get to my house or wherever we gonna meet, you know what the price is. Ain't no. You can get there and try and, all right, I'm going to get back in my car, I'm going to leave. I do that shit. I literally get back in my car. All right. We said 10,000. Don't come at me talking about all I got is 8. Oh, that's okay, cool, I'll go home. That's why I never go nowhere. I'm going to meet 5 seconds from my house. Because if you bullshitting, I'm going to go right back to the crib. It ain't cost me nothing.
Right.
Niggas be trying, come meet me over here. Nah, meet me Vermont and Western. Or Vermont and Western.
Oh my God,
Fuck out of here, nigga. Shit. I'm outside. I don't give a fuck. I sell cars. Meet me on Vermont and fucking Rosecrans. The fuck you talking about? Don't tell him. Nigga, hey, come get a car in Vermont and Rosecrans. The fuck? Follow that nigga home, too. If I was home to get some bullets, bullets come with the car, too. You follow a nigga home. Fuck that.
Follow a nigga home, you're going to be in trouble. Exactly. You ain't going to have that car or the money you brought with you.
You're going to get robbed and die. And I get to keep the car.
I still got the time.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, but that's why I got into the classics, man, because I ain't playing that haggling game. I got a 1968 Ford Thunderbird. Let a motherfucker tell me he ain't got what I want. I don't give a fuck about that. Where you gonna go? You know what I'm saying? You gonna go to a Ford dealership? You go up there and tell him you want a 68 Thunderbird. that nigga gonna say, he gonna look you dead in the eye and say, me too, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And I can actually afford it, so where's it at? Where is this blaze? You know what I mean?
Right.
Where is this slave?
I gotta pay this guy. Yeah, but
so you don't even fuck with white man then.
It's a lot of brothers, man. It's a group called the Black Classics, man. They do a car show. It's COVID shit, fuck shit up, but they meet on the east side, man, at the fire station in Watts. Okay, and I ain't never seen so many brothers with the kind of cars that a white man pissing shit on himself because they got it. I mean, they got sweet shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking cherry, and if y'all know. I mean, we all. Otto just got hungry. He was like,
right. He was eating out on the way in here.
Sour booty.
That's why the nigga mustache evaporated.
Hey, I'm not the one who emphasized sweet shit.
You actually you are.
I did. Yeah, you are. Nigga.
Emphasize it. We can do a regular talk here, man. It's,
Hey, let me say something real quick, man. I'm going to take a minute out of this show to say something. My guy asked me earlier, he asked us a question, how many of y'all know the first friend that y'all ever made in your life? You know what I mean? I'm blessed to have 2 of them in the same room when we right now. Oh, yeah. So one of them is having a birthday coming up, man. You know what I mean? It's tomorrow.
You almost got through, man.
It's all good, kid. It's all good, kid. Quick. But on some real shit, man. I want to give it a shout out, man.
I'm gonna take 9 shots right now.
Literally to the neck.
Yeah,
Y'all go pass some cups around.
But for real, but yo, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and
talking fast at the same time.
Yeah,
I know.
Let's go ahead and get these shots going, man. For my man THT, he got a birthday coming up. Give it up, man, for Kraig Smith, man. Happy birthday!
Thank you, man. Appreciate you, man. Man, happy birthday to myself.
Damn,
Man.
Fuck, is that an energy drink, nigga?
nigga, that's butt lube. Which one of y'all want?
That's the KY right now. I'm not supposed to be taking nothing from my
This is hilarious. Drake, nigga, what you pointing for? going on?
What is that?
Oh, it's a THC drink, right?
Open your shirt.
Joe was ready.
He's about to put that too.
See, I ain't even about to get on your. See, Dozy, I wasn't even about to get on that Grace Jones fade you got, nigga.
You can't get a fade. I'm surprised you know what a fade is, nigga. Shut up. The fuck?
I wish I could have that.
Me too. I'm like, hey, man,
I'm just up here trying shit. Can you?
I can't.
I'm just mad because you're abusing your privilege. Hey, real. I do. I'm just mad you're abusing your privilege, man. That's
Niggas, I'm up here just trying.
Yeah, he can experiment.
nigga, I can too all around here, nigga.
Grow it back.
Grow it back and fade the sun.
Do it.
What you can do? You can get the braid around the side.
You can get the Kimbo slice, nigga.
Get the Kimbo. Hey, nobody said nothing about Kimbo here. Have you ever heard anybody clown Kimbo?
Nigga, you can fight like heavy.
You should learn how to fight that.
Not like that, nigga. I can fight, but not like that, nigga.
Now drink your own shit, man.
Right till that nigga poured me 2 cups.
Man, get some hair on your chest.
Hit the like button, chat room, please. Hit the like button and share this
Hard
motherfucker.
and false, nigga. Good looking.
Man, I just want to say, man, I you know,
Toast up. Shut up, nigga.
I appreciate y'all niggas. I love y'all niggas, man. And shit, man, I wouldn't be shit without y'all niggas, man. Let's go to the top. Yeah.
Hit us with it, Dozy.
Bro.
Oh, yo, hey, yo, check, but Quentin.
Hey!
One time for my niggas.
Hey, Brown, I got your toast, Brown.
Don't do that.
That nigga.
No, I want to be sleeping.
Luckily, I saw it in the
Cash app is dollar sign. Can you put my cash app up for the whole show?
That nigga Auto tried to wrap arms and sip.
Yeah, you trying to have niggas knocked out.
I appreciate the fans. Look,
I'll take him home.
Don't pull his pants.
Hold on.
I want to say to the fans, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all made this show great. You know, shit, man. Y'all gave us a voice. Even when I was fucking with All Def and all that shit happened with me sticking up for Precious and all the false information that was put out. And niggas trying to control the narrative and blackball me from certain shit just for standing up for the homegirl. Y'all supported, man. Y'all support means everything, man. And having your own fan base is something that's very hard to do.
That's a fact.
And without y'all, man, it wouldn't be possible to speak my mind, man. And please understand that some of the shit I be saying be fucking off opportunities for me.
Yeah, that's real talk.
You feel what I'm saying? There's some motherfuckers who don't fuck with me just based on shit I've said on the show, or just the fact that I'm on Corey's show sitting next to him, and I may not even have that opinion, but he may state it or whatever, and it fucks some shit off for me. But guess what? I fuck with y'all. I fuck with my niggas. I appreciate y'all being there for us. I want to grow bigger and better so we can travel all over this country, man, and meet y'all, you know what I'm saying? So just know y'all support is definitely needed, because this shit ain't easy to do.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying? It costs me more than it make me all day long, but the camaraderie and just fucking with y'all and my niggas in this room mean everything to me, man. So appreciate the fans for y'all supporting the show, man. For real spit.
Yes, sir.
Also,
Kraig Facts.
yeah, man. So
Get the likes up, man.
get the likes up. We should be at 1,000 likes.
Birthday episode.
Yeah, birthday likes and cheers.
1,000 likes,
Get the
man.
likes up, Nick.
You know what I'm saying? Cause this shit hard, man. Remember when I had 100 followers?
JWFRO.
We're trying to get 100 niggas in the chat, bro.
We'll start with 75, like fucking 75.
Right.
Start, nigga, fuck it.
You know, man, that's all kind of shit. I remember being out there in that truck when I was like, man, fuck comedy. I'm just about to be out here getting this money. And you know who was calling me saying, nah, bro, you making a mistake, man. DeJuan. DeJuan was on my bumper, man, for about a year. When I was out there getting money in the truck, I was done with entertainment, man. This was some bullshit to me. That's what I felt about it, you know. And that nigga would talk to me at least once a week while I was on the road, man, checking on me, making sure I was straight, you know what I'm saying, and telling me, man, you got to do this, bro. Like, niggas are saying they like what you do, bro. You got to, you know what I mean? So it took about a year to talk me out of the truck and shit.
Yeah,
But
nigga be Minnesota somewhere, goddamn it, talking about dog barks. Like,
random.
And like for the
Mike
people
Jackson, good looking out, bro.
For the people out there who think, you know, it ain't gonna be you. I remember back in the day when Kraig, like our friends who were in comedy, they were starting to get their shine and blow up. Kraig would write the funniest shit on Facebook, and I'd be laughing my ass off, and like 3 niggas would like it.
Right.
And that would be it. And then it would be other comics who weren't nearly as funny as this cat out there. They put up the sky is blue, 120,000 people retweeting it.
Right.
And so, but no, Kraig kept believing in himself. So it's like where he is now. This motherfucker was putting himself out there before anybody else believed it.
But it was years before niggas fucked with what I had to say. It was years, bro.
Years.
I'm telling you. So if you think that you just starting off with some shit and you think you this hell of a motherfucker and that what you got to say is this magical thing that nobody's heard before and it's gonna make you, that only happens to bitches. And it's normally when they got a nice body and a decent face. But for men, you have a responsibility to yourself not to cheat you. But nobody owes you nothing. But the hard juggle is this in entertainment. This is what weeds out a lot of dope niggas. Because you come from your regular life and you got an ego. I'm a nice looking nigga. I got a nice car. I got bitches. You know, all these things that mean something in the regular world. And you come into entertainment and you think those things matter. Art is subjective. So regardless of how fly and dope you think you are, you have to put into the game a piece of artwork that the fans fuck with, and that's what solidifies you. It's not nothing else but what type of art are you putting into the atmosphere. And it took a while for me to get to a space where I could put something that y'all fuck with into the air, and that's why I appreciate you so much. And if it's niggas like us out there, just realize, bro, if you dope, you've won most of the battle, but now your character comes into play and how much you really believe in yourself. Because once you create some shit that's dope and you got to sit on it for a couple years, but you know it's better than anything else out there, are you going to talk yourself out of it because you're not getting what you want?
Yeah, you are always your biggest hater. And before we get too much further, too, man, let's give a shout out to Dewan, man, because
shout out to Dewan, bro.
Hey, good thing staying on that nigga, man, because you know, like he said, if you didn't do that, he probably wouldn't do this.
I'll be in that truck, man.
You got them coupon codes.
I'll be in that truck. Hey, that little $2,000 a week was cool to me, nigga. $2-3 grand a week. That was.
Man.
Oh yeah.
I think Kraig lying. He was traveling, working Chuck E. Cheese's. Chuck E. Cheese bands all across. I got a show tonight in Minnesota.
And shout out to Corey Holcomb because him invited me on the show. I was on 5150 for about 3 or 4 years before I did this show.
Yeah, Corey Holcomb, solid brother.
So he the nigga show you through his actions. Right. He not gonna tell you, hey, this, but he just go. If a motherfucker that's doing it lets you come around him, you gotta understand what that means. It's like I'm giving you keys to watch how I do it so you could do it yourself. It's not so you could take from that nigga or you know so you could come and watch, because if you're not sharp enough to pick up on what's going on by just being around, then you don't need to be in this industry, because there's certain questions you can't even ask me till you get to a certain point, because you're not gonna be able to understand the gaps between what you want and what it takes to get there. You gonna think a nigga hating, or you gonna think a nigga don't want, you gonna think everything, but
you gotta do the work, man.
That's true.
You can't be an uncheckable nigga if you want to work for yourself.
Real tough.
This shit a humble the fuck out. You supposed to say something?
No, everything you said was
Hey, my lesson was Jade. Jade is one of my closest friends in the world. I met him doing stand up 12 years ago.
Big Ja.
Big Ja. 12 years, going on 13 years. That's my nigga.
I thought you met that nigga throwing barrels at Super Bowl. I was a nigga that had the money when I met Ja. I was a nigga that had the job, had the money. Ja was poor than a motherfucker. Not because he was a lazy nigga, no, because he was all in on this shit.
All in.
All in. I'm talking about the first 9 years of our friendship, it wasn't going too well financially. You feel what I'm saying? And what I would do is I would work for a year, then jump back into this shit. Work for a year, then jump back into this shit. So since me and Ja have been friends, I've done that shit 3 times. Do this for a year and go back to work. Do this for a year, go back. The last time I did it, he bubbled. And I was like, wow. And I was wow, and it was weird because the niggas that bubbled with him was niggas who wasn't there with us the first 10 years. So the fact that they was in the pocket with the nigga, they got a chance to benefit from what we had been doing 10 years before we met the niggas. But I'm in the truck. You feel what I'm saying? So I've been blessed to have somebody in my life who I've seen get to the other side, who really didn't have it. It ain't no made up story. The nigga ain't got no family and entertainment. Nobody walked him to meet somebody. He didn't hook up with a Simmons or a Wayans or get validated by no previously existing brands. The nigga made himself. Real spit. Well, he put the work in and the people validated him. You feel what I'm saying? But it wasn't no audition that made him. It was an accumulation of work. Greatness is hard work abbreviated. You feel what I'm saying? He bubbled, so that let me know it's possible. But everybody ain't gonna be blessed to have somebody around them that has actually got to the other side. So that's why you gotta have that belief in self to know it is possible. I'm telling you, it is possible. It's just are you willing to keep at it? Go ahead.
And that's I used to walk around. It used to always be Kraig and John walking up to the comedy club, looking like they ready to beat everybody ass up in there. It was these two Eminem looking motherfuckers. And I remember when John when you got back in the truck.
One calling somebody an Eminem is hilarious.
Peanut Eminem, nigga.
Real M&M's.
I was waiting for a call. I'm not gonna beat them.
Yeah.
He ain't talking about the white rapper. He talking about two real M&M's.
Delicious thoughts. I'm trying to tell you.
Nothing about a nigga can be delicious, okay?
Unless it's food on the table, I don't want to hear a grown man say delicious.
It don't even matter. Y'all already drunk them roofies that off.
I already feel
You're gonna wake up with your belt undone. Like, what the
washing his hands like, why are you washing your hands?
That nigga gonna think like home.
You mean I'm ready to go home?
You gonna see that nigga.
Watch out, Ty. Watch out.
You gonna see that nigga auto figure like he was asleep.
That nigga gonna be in a chair like this.
Smiling and shit, nigga. What you smiling for, nigga?
You see where their minds are at, you know what I mean?
Man, you gonna sit your ass down, you Safari security guard, nigga.
Nigga just like one of the village people.
But like, he is though. But like,
Young man.
He got his pocket. He's a young man. So he got his pockets cut out.
You've got to. That's all right. Is that
something like that.
Nigga said young man.
Try to see who know the song.
Any
Anybody
nigga knew the words though. I was just like,
a nigga know the ad libs.
oh, I am a
It's a nigga know the ad libs.
Get that part. You get to that part yet.
You was saying?
Nah, but like I would see y'all all the time together, you know, grinding out there in the comedy grind. And I remember around the time you got in the truck the first, you saw Ja not be on stage as much, but he always had that camera. Ja always had a camera in his hand.
Right.
And then you saw him like him going from, you know, being willing to film anytime you had anything that you were doing comedy wise, Ja was there to film.
Yeah.
And it was just a beautiful thing to see y'all tag team like that. You know what I mean? Because people always go around talking about black men, what black men can't do. Black men can't get together. We don't never do this. We don't never do that. I used to see these motherfuckers working in tandem all the time with one another and develop a synergy to get to where they got.
Right.
You know, doing what they said black men don't do. You know what I mean? So yeah, both of y'all are an example of, you know, working together and getting to where you need to get to.
Yeah, man.
That's what I was gonna speak to too. The same thing with Kraig, because I remember basketball Kraig. I remember rapping Kraig. Yeah, I mean, me and Kraig used to work at jobs together. We was doing push-ups in between calls and shit like that. And so what I want to say is this nigga
Put on the fucking. Let him keep on, man.
First nigga gotta go to work after this.
But this nigga didn't just get on roast me and just blow up like that. This nigga was in between calls writing jokes. D, what you think about this? Snap. Look, I'm gonna talk about the what'd you say? I remember he had the
Gangster
the gangster event.
Oh, he was there when I wrote it.
Years ago. We was at the job. He
10
writing
years
and
ago.
telling me what you think about this. Now we looking at skits years later. You know what I mean? So the same blueprint that you watch Big John. I've been watching you do the same thing, bro. Yeah, and he gives the same effort, and no matter, like I said, basketball. You know what I mean? The full effort. What is it? Rapping.
Yeah.
Full effort. You know what I'm saying? So, and then on top of that, the stand-up guy that he is. You know what I mean? I don't know if y'all seen him outside of here. I done seen this nigga breaking up fights. You know what I'm saying? I done seen him doing all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? That niggas will be like, man, what is you even involved in that
I
for?
seen a nigga push a security guard out the way to break up a fight.
No, real
He
shit.
ain't doing that shit no more. This nigga causing fights now, man, with all his jokes and shit. One of these, I already know, man. I'm gonna punch one of these niggas, man, cause somebody ain't gonna be able to take a joke at one of these events we at, right?
Like you said though, Snap's right though. Dude, a stand-up dude, bro. I remember I had my radio station, a physical location and shit, bro. A physical location. You know.
Black Eye, appreciate you, man. Thank you, bro. For real.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, shit, we in this industry, bro, you meet a lot of people, bro, that tell you something and don't do it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I have my physical location, and I just tell people, when you work, a lot of people not gonna see the work, they only gonna see the come up. You know what I mean? So, like, even with Kraig, he just saw the potential. He was like, yo, when I get my shit, I'm gonna come back and get you. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I was like, for me, it's like, I heard that shit before, but all right, for sure.
That was, what, 3-4 years ago?
Yeah, like 3 or 4 years ago, bro. And then,
got you, huh?
It can't, bro, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? But it was just like, it was genuine as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
I ain't even mad at you, bro. That shit is yeah, nigga, you got a ECW match after this, nigga. But nah, bro, I just wanted to also say, like, just because, like, a lot of people that's gonna support you is your strangers, not your friends and your family, bro.
That's
so
real shit.
Yeah. So like that shit might get discouraging because they not fucking with you, bro. Because they only know you as you growing up, you in school and shit like that. I literally had to leave a lot of niggas behind just to find a new circle that was just as motivated and ambitious as I was.
Yeah. You got to
find a new pack, huh?
Yeah, got to.
He had to find he had to find a new sandbox.
But when a nigga look out for you, man, and like you said, it's mostly strangers and shit. Was it my nigga in the Thriller jacket?
Yeah. And the Thriller jacket.
when niggas draft you to be on their team, man, and so we can all work out and get strong together, and we can go tackle whatever big challenge is in front of us. Not for a nigga to, hang out and get a couple of push-ups and then go play a game by itself. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
We got to stick together, man, and until it's big enough for us to turn this double X house into 8 medium houses. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But nigga jump off too fast. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, anyway, we appreciate this nigga, man.
Hell yeah.
I appreciate y'all, man.
Hey, see with DeMar Jackson, what you got to say?
Don't do.
Early Michael.
You doing wrong.
This nigga early Michael and late Michael at the same time.
Go ahead, son.
Only thing I wanted to say, everybody knows he's super stand-up, super authentic, and anybody that can have somebody like Todd. The only motherfucker I know that's successfully built like Kermit the Frog. Fucking killer. I'm just telling you, this motherfucker's special.
Where did you get the grandma couch jacket from, man?
Why is that motherfucker making noise while you talk?
I don't want to hear that.
What up, Steph?
Nah, yeah, I just want to, shout out my nigga Kraig, I'm talking about, but sketch house days, nigga.
Oh, man, hell yeah.
That when you first, really was getting into it? Or?
That's when I first started learning the sketches. What was that, about 4 years ago?
2016.
Damn.
Minimum.
Kobe was still.
2016, yeah, that's when I met him and Ja. I remember, Ja was one of them only cats, we used to, a whole bunch of, YouTubers and social media influencers to come, houses in the Valley and, in L.A. and shit like that. And it'd be, 30, 40 of us.
Shooting sketches.
One big ass house, and everybody shooting sketches in all sides of the house and just jumping into everybody else's shit, collaborating and shit. That's how I met him and John.
Yeah.
And Kraig was just off top, was just one of them niggas. I remember walking in, and he was mid sketch, and he was just funny to motherfucker. I never seen him before.
Yeah.
And then Ja was just one of them cats. There were certain people who came through and actually was just trying to soak up the knowledge of the energy and just jump in other people's shit. And then there was people that you saw actually were into their craft. They wrote the shit. They was directing the shit. They produced the motherfucker. They edited it. You know what I'm saying? Ja was always one of them kind of cats, and it was just. I remember shooting with both of them like back in the day. Like
man, Steph been
we made
man.
classics back in this shit.
Man,
Shit drop now that's still fire.
Yeah, we made some classics. Hey, Steph, can I? Steph, if you wonder where your bitch at, she probably was Steph. Steph has all the ladies in LA doing whatever he want them to do, man. He one of them dudes. He just do everything, man. But boy, that he just a star, man. You about to say something?
Yeah, y'all did my comedy show. Remember my old comedy show? They did Asylum at the Zen Lounge.
So that remember that story I told about how I didn't know how big Roast Me was, and I did a show, and a nigga came on stage, and I lost to it. A nigga roasted me, and everybody was. That was at his shit. Yeah.
Well, no, it was you and Boo going neck and neck.
No, but it was a random drunk nigga in the audience. And there was a bunch of comics there. And here's the thing about comics a lot of niggas don't know. You probably gotta kind of understand it for it now because you be promoting and niggas try to come to you to book shit. But comics be hating on other comics.
Oh, I know. D-Ray told me niggas be stealing jokes, all kind of
stealing jokes and like just hating, just I can't even explain it, but like if Blaze was a comedian, like the way these comic niggas are hated, if Blaze get booked for something, as soon as you walk away, somebody will say some ill shit like, you sure you want a rapist? But motherfucker, nigga just be saying to Blaze. No, he ain't never raped no. I'm not saying he ain't raped. I'm saying that's the type of shit these comedian niggas be on. They be on some weird hater shit, man.
It be all for the girls, bro.
It be all for the
girls. I be saying, man. I be saying, you put pussy and money in the mix, a nigga do what the fuck.
Whatever.
Like, you think about this though.
It happen all the time.
How most wild animals die in a wild?
Say it again.
How most like when hunters go, what do they do? Like, how do they die?
How it go, show?
Hold on. He asked that with Nah, how do they die though? They usually have a horn or something that can make a mating call, and the nigga think he finna go get some pussy. Wow. You know what I'm saying? So usually,
but that's why I be so on the broad thing on this show. You know what I'm saying? I've been like that since the beginning, right?
That's a fact.
Because I know some niggas who like 3 niggas I can think of off top, but it's more who one nigga's career is ruined and he didn't do what he was accused of. And the other 2 niggas were accused and it took them years. I'm talking years to get it back to where people either wasn't even thinking about it or it wasn't a thing. So I'm very protective because the women in this industry are different than regular everyday women. They're trying to make it based on their looks. And a lot of them are willing to do what they have to do to make it. And if they do what they have to do, like fuck or whatever they think, and they don't get what they want, then that's where the issues come into play in this business. The false rape charges, the sexual assault charges. So entertainment women in particularly, I have a hyper focus on them and what their intentions are because I've seen it happen to many niggas. And if I let it happen to me, it's my fault.
Straight up.
We're not dealing with lawyers and doctors and administrative assistants. These are women who moved thousands of miles because they thought they looked good enough to make it off their beauty. And when you reject that, what you think coming next, nigga?
These the bitches that be on the plane sitting backwards. Rolling onto the seat. Like, why they sitting like that?
Niggas be selling.
Only real niggas know about that.
And niggas be selling.
Niggas be selling dreams.
Man, they be selling dreams. And I know of a few niggas. We know a few.
Selling dreams.
Bro. I know of a nigga, I ain't gonna say his name.
Don't say it. Don't say it. It's your birthday.
Cause he's not a bad dude. But I remember I had a broad come out here. This is about 3 years ago. She slept in my bed next to me for 2 weeks. Right? Yeah, 2 weeks.
He was leaving it in.
To everybody else in the world, but this how cold bitches are. Everybody thinks she a lesbian. But she slept in the bed with me for 2 weeks.
That's definitely not a
But to the outward world, come on, my nigga. So to the outward, this is a bad bitch. This is a bad bitch though. But this is a bitch who's willing not to be herself publicly to get what she wants, because she's aware that she's a bad bitch and she has to make it seem like
she's ungettable
so she can try to accomplish her dream. So she's already willing to lie about who she is to get what she wants. So that's step one. So I took the broad to the sketch house she talking about. Right. I took the broad to the sketch house. Right. I dropped her off. Cause it's pimping. Yeah. The bitch already got instructions.
Right, straight up.
You feel what I'm saying? I dropped her off, right? So she networking with niggas and doing what she do. She want to be a star. I did. Damn. In a major motherfucking way. That's what I'm saying, man. Niggas don't even. It's a whole nother side to what I be doing that niggas don't know about. But I put the bitch on, right? She fucking with niggas or whatever. But there's one particular nigga. And he books bitches to do certain things, right? Oh, no. So she gave her number to multiple niggas in the house, like she was supposed to. And I got her cell phone, by the way. Oh, of course. So she got
my goodness.
Right. Who else would have it?
So niggas start hitting her.
Right.
As they should.
Yeah. Right.
She a bad bitch, she cool people.
Niggas tapping into your line.
So one of the niggas hit like, I can book you for videos. So I respond as her, oh yeah, that's cool. Book me for a video. He said, but first I need, because the director wants pictures. So I need you to send me a picture of you in a bikini. You feel what I'm saying? So I said, oh, for sure, I'll send you a picture of me in a bikini. So I say, hey, bitch, put a bikini on. Take a picture of her in a bikini. Send it to the nigga. He responds, oh, that's a nice picture, but the director wants to see a little bit less clothing.
Oh, man. Director gotta see a nipple.
Now you gotta see a nipple. Ain't did no work. Straight to the pussy.
For a music video, niggas didn't want to see less clothing. So I say, oh, really? Okay, well, give me a few minutes to put that together. So I talked to the bitch. I said, look, I think we want to get this video.
At this point,
take your shirt off.
Let's see his titties.
Yeah.
Bam! Send the picture. He said, oh, that's cool, but the director wants to see less clothing than that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bitch, take your pants off. Send the picture.
Director wants his dick sucked.
What I'm saying is this.
That nigga time been through this.
That seems like a natural progression, right?
But what I'm saying is this.
That be one of my balls.
It's a metaphor. This broad traveled thousands of miles to be a star. And she kept having to do more shit she wanted to do because she was chasing something outside of herself. If your dream is outside of who you are and what you do, you're going to be naked and embarrassed one day because you're going to be willing to do too much to compromise yourself to get what you want.
What's the limit?
You feel what I'm saying? And that's just a microcosm of multiple things I've seen happen in this industry. You know what I'm saying? Which is why this show is so important. You know what I mean?
Because
I'm just finna say, if it wasn't for this nigga, I'd be talking shit, swallowing spit in some small part of the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
that nigga grown ass man.
That is COVID. How you doing?
That nigga.
you had to know that wasn't going to land well amongst us. Come on.
Do you still keep your
audience, my nigga?
Do you still keep your hair in the squishy when you do it?
That's my fault for fucking
Yeah, that was crazy.
That's my fault for being a player.
My nigga don't wear squishy. You got hair.
That's on LA talk, right?
I mean, so where I'm from, we don't say words like pause and break, because grown man mind don't go places. You know what I'm saying? So when the nigga say
sounds good.
That's still COVID. Right now, that's not good to do right now. That's all I'm saying.
When one of my niggas say he had a long day, I know his bag is full of money. So we don't do the pause shit and no gay shit come to my mind. And,
I'm with you, Blaine.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you, Blaine.
Nasty, you know what I'm saying?
And everybody ain't with me, but that's cool.
I'm with you, Blaine.
The motherfuckers who with me, stick with me. We gonna get it, man. And like I said, because of this nigga right here, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm in front of y'all, man. And we here. I'm open and I'm gonna answer questions. I'm gonna give them up for this game. I'm gonna chop it up.
He crying underneath them shades.
Otto gonna be one of my first cases, so y'all watch the development. Y'all know him before me. Y'all watching this shit. Wait till a couple of years with me. Y'all watch Otto game change. You know, I'm gonna take the credit for that today. Because I like the nigga, so we gonna get him right. But yeah, we gonna do a bunch of shit, man. You know,
hell yeah, we on our way, fellas.
Shout out to Kraig, man.
We on our way, fellas. Hey,
let me just say, man, I knew Kraig for a long ass time, man.
Is this nigga gonna do this? What you dying after this?
This is his birthday, right there. We can't give a nigga this, you know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
All right, so knew this nigga for a long time, man. He was the little nigga hanging out with me and Snaps at the church. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's what he was?
Yeah, he was. Like we got to bring Pac-Man with us. Like, all right, man, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? So that was him. And then
that's crazy.
Years later, man, when Roast Me started, you know what I'm saying? He was telling me, he called me up like, nigga, you got bags, man. You be bagging on niggas, man. There's a show that you should be on, nigga. Roast Me, come down here. And me like an idiot, like, well, I got to go to work today. Yeah, so, you know, I'll be down there after the shoot. So I went down there after the shoot, and they was done. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was juiced about the Roast Me. Shit was great. This nigga told everybody I was his brother. Like, this is my brother, man. Y'all got to put this nigga on. Patrick, all them niggas. Like, oh, you Kraig's brother? We got a spot for you. Yeah. They never fucked with me. Yeah. But, they don't fuck with me no more. But we back down. You know, Kraig came back for a nigga. You know what I'm saying?
The goofy retarded brother.
Yeah. I would have roasted all of them niggas on that show, but that's cool.
You would have?
Yeah, hell yeah. You crazy?
That'd have been great.
He was out there.
Todd, tell him good news, though.
You will be refereeing the Super Bowl. I forgot what that had. We got a block in the back. Number 25, 5-yard penalty, first down. Got that nigga.
I like the preemptive strike. You don't know it till they can swing on you.
Yo, Kraig, on another note.
That nigga on big swing.
What?
Hey, yo, Kraig, on another note, didn't you just get booked for like a TV show or something, man? What's up with that?
Oh yeah, some shit came through and shit.
I see some people I know posting that shit.
Oh really?
Congrats, bro.
Oh yeah, appreciate it, man.
Don't play on nigga. Don't play on nigga boyfriend.
Playing all cool and shit.
It's a little TV show. It's a little pilot. It's a nigga neck a little bit.
That nigga playing Overton Wakefield Jones and
That nigga having a Pinocchio biopic, nigga.
He said biopic. I like
Word of the week. It's a biopic, nigga.
Your mouth.
You don't know what you're
Real quick, my nigga Ty got the lead in Tyler Perry Presents the Story of Tweety Bird.
Tweety Bird. Why does my nigga sound like a newscaster? Now, today we have Cloudy on the West.
Hit you with the Quiet Storm joke.
Tweety Bird.
Tweety Bird is in the building. Nigga got on a Thriller practice jacket. We just scrimmaging today. I ain't gonna really cut you, Michael. We just scrimmaging today. Practice jacket, nigga.
Midnight.
Todd just mad. No. Todd's just mad because everybody found out his favorite rap group was O-Town 357.
O-Town.
Damn, no shit.
That nigga sound like he in a 5 heartbeats when he deliver a joke, my nigga.
Hey, your mouth look like the inside of a biopsy. Your mouth look like the inside of ass surgery. Your mouth look like ass surgery.
That jacket was a nigga stupid.
Oh shit.
Your jacket was once your grandma's tablecloth.
It's not a jacket, it's a sweater.
Fuck you.
Yeah. No, I appreciate y'all giving me props, man. That's amazing. That shit cool as fuck, man. But back to the shit, man.
Hey, but like honestly, that's one last thing I gotta say about this.
Go ahead, man. Get the motherfucking rose.
After all that's been said about Kraig, I want everybody out there to know that he's also one of the sorriest ass niggas I know. I swear to God. Y'all think like y'all be hearing this nigga's jokes and think he ain't shit. Nigga, in real this nigga Kraig is sorry as hell. Just I want y'all to know that. Nigga's sorry.
Kraig is as advertised. Before I met you, I thought you was a oh, I was like, this is wild as fuck. And then I get on the show, I'm like, oh, this nigga is, this is him. This is him. They're like, having a conversation with you sometimes, I'm like, God damn, Kraig, can we talk, nigga? Every time.
Hey, tell them niggas about how we went to, that, Dave and Buster's? Yeah, David, we sitting at the bar, this nigga passing nigga a note.
Oh. That was funny. So it was a nigga I knew. No, look, it was a nigga. It was a nigga that I knew that didn't see me. He was with his girl. He didn't know I was there. He didn't see me. So I wrote on a note, I'm gonna kill you, nigger. And I folded it up and I had the waiter give it to him.
Tears coming down my eyes, nigga.
That nigga didn't see me for about 15 minutes.
That nigga was just looking around. They was looking around. What the fuck? Hey, it was really funny for the message. Hey, the nigga with his girl though, so that nigga really acting like nigga. You see, yo, man, what the fuck talking about? Look at this shit, man.
He started wrapping the bill up and shit.
Yo, fuck that.
Random nigga.
That was crazy.
I told y'all that nigga sorry. I told you.
That's crazy. That was fucked up.
As fucking advertised, nigga.
I'd have took that letter. I'm a player. I'd have got my meal for free. I'd have been like, I can't digest my steak after reading some shit like this.
And you gave it to me? Nah.
That's a lawsuit.
Yeah.
Drove here, man. This shit ain't right. You fool? Yeah. Come on with that dessert.
He should have been Blazing Busters, nigga.
He didn't think to ask the person, hey, yo, who gave you this?
I mean, shit, I couldn't hear what he was saying.
I'm gonna kill you.
I was there.
He wasn't there. Oh.
I remember that.
I'm gonna kill you. Like that means just going down. Like nigga,
That was my nigga Billy Paul that was with it.
Yeah, okay.
Yo, that is funny as shit.
And the waiter gave it to him too. It feel like a fucking hit. It's gonna be on your ass. Yeah, that's some movie
I'm
shit.
calling the waiter back up.
You gotta get hit with a silencer, nigga.
Who the fuck gave you this?
Hey, where is he?
I one sauce off my mustache with that motherfucking. Be like, hey man.
Now that nigga didn't get served yet.
Oh.
He didn't work nothing. That nigga sitting there waiting on the drink. Waiting patiently. She gonna be here. Don't worry about it.
Nigga still finish his meal?
Todd, what you got for us?
Oh shit.
Tell us what you got for us, Todd.
Tell us what we got. Let me tell Monte Ellis what we got for him.
That's the only reason. Hey, if it wasn't for him, it wouldn't be no Steph Curry.
That's right. Paved the way.
No, I'm saying they got rid of that nigga. He could have been like, I want to stay here. He had a guaranteed contract. He ain't go nowhere. No, but they had to he had to agree with that, nigga.
They didn't have to play him.
He did have to play that nigga.
No, they didn't have to play him.
You ain't finna that nigga paying that nigga way too much money to see. Sorry.
You got this stud over here. You got Steph Curry, who is obviously better. Nigga, hey, yo, Monte, sit your ass down.
He was
obviously
this nigga 25 million years. He's not sitting down.
Monte was cold though.
Monte was cold,
but
Steph was better.
Steph was way
Steph was
better.
better.
We knew Steph was better off the rip. Very first fucking year. Like, we knew
I'm saying how
Steph was
much they
better.
paying a nigga, you're going to
I
win.
knew Monte was on his way out. When
That was Jerry West. Jerry West said,
he ain't gonna make it.
He did have something to do with that.
Jerry West shipped Monte out to give Steph
Monte,
his space to develop.
he should be coming off the bench. The way he played was. I'm sorry. Go ahead, man.
There's nowhere that he fit. He
Ain't no
really
Monte
fit.
Ellis. Sound like you ain't no Monte. Nigga named Monte is hard.
He was nice. But he had that Lou Williams.
He was a premature baby, all type
He had
shit.
the Lou Williams type of
like that
on the
shit.
ship.
Like
He
that
can
shit.
score, but he ain't really a team basketball type of.
He didn't have no position.
Russell Westbrook.
Exactly. Thank you.
Whoa. No
You can't win with that.
No run.
You can't win with that player.
Yes, you can. All right, man. So Brian Flores, man, the former coach of the Miami Dolphins, has got a lawsuit against the NFL. Yeah. For systematic racism. They incentivized tanking. You know what I mean? They paid him. They was offering to pay him $100,000 for every game that he would lose in 2019.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? This is one of the reasons why you've seen the turnaround in the Dolphins. We talked about it earlier on the show. Not earlier on this show, but before. The Dolphins started having that 7-game winning streak. They wanted him to lose, and he wanted to win. So he's going to file a lawsuit against the NFL, risking his career to take that stand to say that this is not going to happen to any other people. He got a bullshit interview with the Giants in Denver, you know, because with the Rooney Rule, you have to just interview a black coach. You don't got to hire him.
How did he find out? How did he find out that he wasn't getting hired though for the next
text message from Bill Belichick.
What did he say?
He said, "Congratulations to the you got the job," but he was talking to the wrong Brian.
Some old nigga shit. Like,
yeah,
good shit, Brian.
Yeah, good shit, Brian. You got it. Yeah.
Bill fucking up.
See that?
That wrong text. Bill put the whole NFL in the wrist.
You see, I knew that.
Weird, man.
See, I knew that.
You ever get the wrong text?
What?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
An important text?
Not important, but just
you wanted to respond like, damn, nigga, say me, but damn.
No. When you send one,
you send the wrong text.
I've done that a lot.
Y'all send
God,
all the time.
All the time.
I sent it.
people.
Sometimes it be some whatever, but then it some times where it's like this, like damn, I fucked up.
Yeah.
I fucked up.
That's why I don't do the heavy pussy talk on text.
Man, I did that shit one time. Sent the wrong email.
We know, no.
I did that shit one time. Sent the wrong email to my guidance counselor in film school.
What did he say?
No, it was a girl.
No, I will not have sex with you, Ty.
It was a woman.
Give it to you.
I've been wearing it ever since.
It was a woman, but
I have to say no, Ty.
but I was very graphic. I was talking about getting out here and running red lights and everything else. Like when I get over there today, it's going down. Yeah, I was talking crazy, but I sent it and I accidentally sent it to her instead of to my woman.
So you admitted to traffic violations through text.
And so she stopped being my counselor.
She
was not. I'm not trying to hear that was a wrong. You sent it to the wrong person. You tried it, bro. And no, I'm not out there.
Really?
Yeah.
Hold on, Flag. After review, we agree that there's no foul on the play.
You sent the text to your guidance counselor about fucking her on her period.
But it wasn't supposed to be to her. It was to my woman
Who was on her period?
Yeah.
You be fucking bitches on their period on purpose?
No, not no more. I did it. Y'all nasty ass niggas. Y'all better snack it up. Stop it. You start pointing at motherfuckers. I know y'all
need to grow the fuck up.
Right.
Y'all need to grow the fuck up.
I never hit a woman on her period.
I run through red lights all the time.
So you agree?
Y'all some nasty.
No foul on the play.
In my car, in my bed. Nigga, what you mean, nigga?
in your car.
Red light bed, yes.
Red
light, nigga.
And that was a long time ago.
Let the two weird niggas get it off.
Oh, you not out there, Kraig? You not out there?
I ran them, but I don't do it all the time.
That was talking about one email, nigga.
I'm talking about like, let a girl tell me I'm on my period, but so?
This nigga got a red towel cabinet.
Even the bitches tell no,
You say you're your period out shit.
you know what I'm saying? I'm good.
Exactly.
Hey, that nigga. Hey, a bitch be off her period. Yeah, hang up on the bitch.
Bitch be off her period, you punch her in the pussy. Is he bleeding now, bitch?
Trying to drop that uterus line in again, bitch.
Light green.
Nigga got reserved tampons.
I need y'all to grow the fuck up. I need y'all niggas to grow the fuck up.
I ain't gonna lie though.
These organic. These
Low
organic.
key though.
The fuck?
Period pussy be fire.
Come on, stop playing with me.
That shit smell like penny.
No.
Period pussy smell like penny.
The fool up in there with that.
Come on now.
Oh my god, nigga. Blood is crazy. Fire.
Once that shit dry, hello. Let's give you one more. Let's give you one more.
I need to grow up.
That shit do be look. That shit do. Hey,
I think my dick is a vampire.
they do be good. But once that blood dry up, nigga, then what you do? How you not gonna let it dry up?
No, you're supposed to go to sleep after that. You gotta get
No, I'm talking about. Too many niggas talking.
One at a time. Go ahead.
Talk about. I'm done.
You said
Once that blood dry up.
You said once the blood dry up, like you supposed to. You're not supposed to just lay there and get crunchy, bro. You gotta take care of that.
Blood dry up. Why you hating the pussy?
Okay, what's the right way? What is the right way, though, since you do it all the time?
Good time.
To hit period pussy.
You gotta put something down on that bed. simply.
you gotta lay the
That's
mat.
simply.
You gotta put.
You can't be fucking red pussy on the fucking
Grandma
on the
couch
bed.
cover got to go on your bed.
I'm saying, the towel ain't gonna work because it's just a single towel.
God damn, see?
This nigga
We got a lady in the house. We got a lady in the house.
Nigga, a beast.
Quiet. Ain't flag on the play. She ain't dealing with it. She's also.
Okay, let me ask you the question that I know me and Blaze want.
No pussy. That's what
Okay, you eating period pussy?
No, not out there. I'm not out there. I'm not out there.
I knew you was going to say. Ain't nobody no period
Am I
pussy.
on the camera? Does Brown see me? No, I'm not out there. No, I'm not out there. Don't even ask me that.
Yeah, you goddamn right. I'm disgusting.
Yeah, that's crucial. No.
Fuck out of here.
Refusal.
You refuse?
Yeah, I refuse.
Hey, when a nigga that hard up about some
Automatic
No.
period pussy,
You gonna eat that.
those subject to a
That's
few
what I'm
things.
saying.
No, I tell you, I never lied. I don't lie. I ain't lied about shit about none of it. I never done worse than eating some pussy. Like,
Right.
Whoa.
Hey,
No, y'all know about the. Come on, we talked about me. Come on.
Who's name?
The fuck. I don't have to lie about that.
That had the runs.
No.
Fresh out the shower.
Talking about runs. I would never talk to
niggas
about
fresh
runs with a
out the
female.
shower.
Like,
Niggas already eating ass though. Y'all niggas already eating ass.
Don't gotta be washed.
Why many actions like that?
At least Dozy got consistency.
Booty gotta be washed before I get down there.
I'm tired of the weird.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't eat ass, bro.
Backwards
But
nigga.
here's the thing. If we talk about consumption, right? Because niggas eat ass, right?
Ain't nobody
Niggas
consumed
eat
no
ass.
ass. I ain't consumed the ass.
Niggas eat ass. Ass in its regular state is not cleaner than an ass with the runs. Because the runs is more liquidy.
Shut up.
No.
Got a point.
It's easier to clean.
Man,
Shit is thick, nigga, and thorough. You don't know. You remember? A lot of time we got the runs and you wipe it, it just be like a little, and it's gone.
The doodle
But
don't
when you
stick.
doodle, nigga,
Never trust that
sometimes
wipe. Don't trust that
you
wipe.
using semi wet wipes.
You have to make.
And you
have to
flipping
make
it. When I know you niggas flip the wet wipe, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can full flip.
You use 7 to 8 wet wipes.
7 to 8. That's a lot.
You wipe too early.
You had one more push in you, nigga. One more push in you, nigga.
Is the max.
Thank you.
Look at nigga using some paper towel size wet wipes.
yeah, damn.
3 wet wipes, nigga. 3. That's it. Always 3. That's it. I've never seen it.
That nigga auto scoot across the carpet.
You said 3 wet wipes.
3 is the max.
Max? Ain't no max. Ain't no fucking max.
The max is when it's gone.
This nigga said
That
man.
nigga said,
That nigga got a 3 wipe minimum, man.
I'm with you. I grabbed 3. I closed that bitch.
I ain't even grabbing all 3, right? I mean, I am going eventually grab it, so I might as well cut it.
Hey, listen. Listen.
let us
For the clean job.
Go
And the
ahead.
first one
Explain
is
how you wipe
clean
your ass.
job.
Because that's what they got you doing. Go ahead. I'm trying to stop you, nigga.
You look like ass.
He said,
Boo.
no. Duncan, no. Why you do that?
Shut up, Sean Wayne.
You do that?
You too hurt. I want to shoot. I got a full act.
You know when I get into my mode. I'm just saying. You want to see funny? I get on Grimace's grandfather real quick. Grimace's granddaddy will got on. Don't worry about it. Shatas over here. I got shatas. Bumba clot boy, nigga. My nigga Blaze. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Ain't no way you fully clean with 3 squares.
No. Talking about max.
If you do your
I'm trying to stop.
Let him get on. Let him go.
Yeah, you properly use toilet paper, then you good. The first wipe is to get the cleanup.
No.
The second one should be clean.
Right.
But that third one, man, I just gotta see it again. You know what I'm saying?
Toilet paper don't work though.
The third one I waste.
Nigga, wet wipes are nothing. I just I'll use regular toilet paper after I wet wipe myself to make sure.
I didn't use it.
Toilet papers don't work.
You use toilet paper to do the heavy duty.
He like,
Nigga, what's wrong?
that nigga said I just use the dreads for the rest of this shit.
I'm washing my ass.
Yo, all the toilet paper do is smear the shit everywhere.
That's all it does.
Fucking with toilet paper, you'll sit on the toilet and it'll be little shit streaks at the back of the toilet where your ass is.
How far is you sitting on the toilet?
Toilet paper don't work, nigga.
You gotta use water, nigga.
This nigga's all the way at the back of the toilet.
The back rim where your ass, the top of your ass is.
Dookie dust?
I don't know. I've never had no stains on the back of that. That's wild. I don't sit that far back. That's too far back. I need to be in the bowl. Hole in the bowl, nigga.
The problem is,
Busting through the wipes.
nah, but the problem is everybody's
What's the
shitting.
problem is?
Niggas is shitting wrong.
You gotta stand up.
No.
You're supposed to be squatting.
You gotta smell the paper. No.
We gotta listen to the ass master. Let him get it
Master,
shit
nigga.
wrong.
Your shit should have a deeper squat. If it's a deeper squat,
Squat on your toilet.
Oh,
I got a squatty potty.
oh no!
Check it out. Google
I
it.
seen that. That's true.
I don't sit on no body. I'm a grown ass man.
It's for your feet. It's for your feet.
True story.
You got a potty?
No, but I'm saying anytime if you you're in a deep squat, the shit comes out straight, clean, and it cuts off like how animals shit. You ain't never seen an animal in the woods wipe their ass.
They don't
Ever.
care.
They do. They don't.
Animals also stink though.
Right.
No.
This nigga going off of animals.
He said no. He said no.
Wait.
Squat though.
Animal deodorant exists.
Humans stink sometimes too. So I'm saying.
The same way a woman is supposed to have a baby is how you're supposed to shit.
Exactly. In the
Women are
squat.
supposed to be standing up and squatting when they have a baby.
They said,
man, you're supposed to elevate your
strong
knees.
as
Son. That's
That's all you gotta do.
Not squatting.
That's just
That's
adapting
the
to.
thing, nigga. Elevate your knees.
Well, no, because look.
But I'm saying the only reason you elevate your knees because you're adapting to already using a toilet seat. The toilet seat
You
is
talking
already.
about the Miami Dolphins?
That's what I'm like.
Wait.
What? I tried to stop this shit long time ago. That's Kraig Facts. This shit was coming.
Systematic racism. I thought, but niggas don't care about that.
Talking about the Miami Dolphins.
Systematic racism, but y'all niggas want to talk about Blaze and his 3 guaranteed wipes. That shit wild.
From that to Otto trying to tell me how.
I mean,
I tried to stop you.
if you gonna talk
You should have talked me in the squat.
But if it's enough of the shit talk.
exactly what I'm saying. If we were gonna talk shit, well, shit gotta be right. That's all.
Oh, yeah, shit rap, nigga.
What you got?
Damn.
You were saying something about the
Dewan,
Miami goddamn Dolphins.
below your chin is shitty. You know what I'm
What was that? Oh no, what was that? That was wet. What happened? What happened? Oh no. I've been venomized.
Go ahead.
Nigga show spit on you.
Venomized?
You're a vampire now, nigga.
It's over. It's over.
This nigga's one of the undead. Yeah.
Oh shit. My whole life has
This
changed.
nigga's a White Walker now.
Oh my god.
Show claimed him.
This nigga hate Jon Snow now.
Shit done got crazy in here.
Yo. We ain't got no napkins too. You gotta put some alcohol on that shit, bro.
That motherfucker.
You up with the
Nah, nigga, you out here.
You talking shit.
Let's get
COVID test swab on my arm. What the fuck?
Backwards time.
What's your second shit, bro?
Come on, backwards time.
Anyway, systematic racism, Rooney Rule and shit like that. So he's gonna sue the NFL
As he
or
should.
attempt to and see what happens.
You should sue him. Fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it.
So you gonna sue the NFL?
Yeah, he's attempting to sue.
believe it.
You don't believe it, Dwan? Damn.
No, I believe you don't. I'm saying this is this the same Flores that trolled Kenny Stills in the locker room after he protested Jay-Z? Yeah, that's the same coach that
Yeah, he
when
did do that.
the guy said when one of his players were mad at Jay-Z for crossing the picket line, he played Jay-Z the rest of the season to troll him.
You like Jay-Z? This nigga hate Jay-Z.
I
Tell you.
Why are you gonna say something bad? You gonna play some Jay-Z songs?
Jay-Z that nigga, bro.
Come on. So I can't play Jay-Z in the locker room?
So for the dumb motherfuckers out there, I hate Jay-Z. For everybody else, this is what something that he did. Like no, he did it to troll his player.
Yes,
he
couldn't like Jay-Z.
Coaches do it all the time, man.
I don't care who he like. Look, you niggas is gay as fuck. Worried about who people like. I don't fuck people.
I can't play Hov. I can't play Hov.
I know. I don't care.
Like if I know you don't like Hov and you,
I don't care. Like,
we're talking about
that 1/3 of one fuck to
we're not
give.
talking about you. We're talking about this situation. We're talking about this situation, right? I'm just giving a different aspect. Let's say I've been telling you to come in and play, so now you finally come and play, and you mad at Hov for that shit. Yeah, I might fuck with you. I'm gonna play some, especially if that's my favorite rapper. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna play some Hov.
I don't know if it's his favorite rapper. I'm not gonna play anything in there. I don't know if it is.
Never mind the one.
I was saying
Jesus Christ.
He trolled a player over the whole boycott. I'm saying he trolled a player over the whole boycott thing, because that's what the whole thing was about, the boycott. Now that racism is hit him in the face, he wants to say everybody come support me because it's racism.
Yeah.
That's basically what's going on.
Yeah, I thought you'd be on his side, Dewan. I thought you'd really be fucking with him.
I heard that Jay-Z.
Oh man, because because a lot of the narrative is that he's the angry, uncontrollable black coach, instead of, if he was white, he would have been the passionate coach trying to get the most out of his players.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When he's on the sidelines, they saying shit like that. It goes into about tanking, how tanking is a real thing. Even in the NBA, Mark Cuban came out and said, we would tank, but you can't just come out and say we're going to tank. What I would say as the owner is, I want to see the young players. Put the young players out there. And of course, they're gonna lose because they ain't got the experience, but you're really tanking. And at the end of he says that by the end of the season, you'll kind of gel together with that tanking young squad and be ready for the next season when you get your high picks.
But you know what I was thinking though? I think the other thing with that is, if you tank, you suck. And they fire you when you suck.
And that's what happened now.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I think that's real fucked up, because how many black coaches is it already? It's only one in the NFL right now?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's fucked up.
But strategy.
Yeah, it's ugly.
From Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Maybe one or maybe two.
I just got one thing. Look, the NFL told everybody where it stands when it comes to race back in 2016. Niggas said, okay, I'm going to participate regardless. So, motherfucker, nigga, what you crying for? You took the bargain. They told you exactly what the fuck it was. That's what.
Dr. Dre performing at the Super Bowl, my nigga. Dr. Dre performing.
That means it ain't racist.
Ain't racist no more. Snoop Dogg on there.
I don't get mad. I don't get mad at white folks for being racist. If you show me racist, you racist. I'm not gonna. What the fuck is niggas crying about racism for? If they told you exactly what the fuck it is and you said yes, you could have said no back in 2016. You said yeah. I don't give a fuck about racism. That's Kaepernick's problem. All right, cool. Now it's your turn. So let's take it away.
But coaches are still management, so they're never on the side of players, black or white. You feel what I'm saying? They're in a totally different union. Their politics are different. You know what I'm saying? They can hire and fire. Players can't hire and fire. And the owners are supposed to protect the interests. The players are supposed to protect the interests of the owners. And that's just the way the pecking order works in professional sports. So I can't expect him to take a political stance that's black above his career stance. You feel what I'm saying? He's not gonna risk it all for us. He's not. That's not what he was. You understand what I'm saying?
No, I agree with
that.
That
ain't his responsibility.
I don't. It isn't his responsibility, and I don't think he should do anything he shouldn't want to do. Right. I'm not here to tell people what they should and shouldn't do in any situation. But once you prove with your actions what your stance is, I can show my actions that I don't give a fuck about your fight. Like if that's your fight, that's your fight. I'm not gonna say nothing to stop your fight. I'm not gonna support you. Because this is about you. This isn't about us. This is about your pocket.
What if his plight is for about more than just himself? It's about the Rooney Rule about employing other black coaches, because he's done. He's not gonna get another job in the NFL. You sue the NFL, you're not getting another job in the NFL. That's over with.
We've seen that happen already.
This was an issue when Kaepernick took the lead. This was an issue back then. It was an issue in 2010. This was an issue in 2005. This has been an issue in football. So I'm just going pattern of behavior. You have nothing to say until it hits you, then all right, then it's about you. That's fine. I'm not going to get in your way. But you can fight your fight while I go mind my business.
What if a nigga,
it depends on how big the issue is.
Yeah, I'm with the one.
This is a big enough issue to where I don't give a fuck what you did before. The meaning behind this is bigger than how I felt about what you did before.
Right.
It's time for the racism in the coaching ranks of professional sports mirrors the players.
Right.
In no other situation in life where you find a majority of white male employees under a black boss. It don't exist. You won't even walk into a white church where they got a black Jesus on the wall.
Then I hear you. Then
it's popping.
So the remedy to that is when the whole world is when the whole world's attention is on race, because this Rooney Rule problem was a problem back then when Kaepernick took a knee. This is a long-standing problem in the NFL. So when race was the key issue, you have the spotlight on yourself. You didn't stand up. You said that's his problem. Okay, now it's faced you. Fine, that's the precedent you set. I just go by people's actions. If that's the precedent you set, like, look, I'm not getting in this way. But if you didn't support that man, we did it.
But why are we fighting for? We should be fighting for managerial positions like we fight for regular NFL players. A glorified employee. I think it's more important to fight for the decision maker situation than the fucking employee. I think this is more important than Kaepernick. I honestly think it is.
I think so.
This is a black man who was put into a position because he doesn't look black at all. You feel me? So we ain't even gonna talk about what a mixed person who doesn't look black goes through in everyday America. Yeah, I got a cousin that is as black as we are, and he do not look like he belong in this room. He looked like a fair-skinned Mexican or a white boy.
Like
and the shit that he I'm talking about a nigga that don't look like he got no black in him at all. And some of the shit the nigga tells me he hears and it is crazy. It'll make you be like, damn, nigga, I really don't have a fucking chance.
Yeah, I'm with all that. But my thing is, it is a big issue. But honestly, my point of view is football is in the goddamn way. Football's black people. We've gotten so caught up with entertaining and been everyone else's fucking circus over the last 50 years. We stopped inventing shit. We used to invent all kind of shit. We used to create all kind of stuff. We used to have our own banks. We used to have all kind of shit that we no longer have now because we training our kids to be football players and be 10-year-long employees and spend the rest of their life trying to look for a job.
Well,
football's in the way. Football sports is in our way in a lot of ways.
Hey, I agree with you.
Finish that watermelon.
Yeah.
That nigga swallowed it and chewed it in his neck.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I forgot where it was.
Y'all ever seen Yo. That shit was wild. That shit was wild.
Did you see that shit?
I saw it. Have y'all ever seen a DJ show eat a watermelon? Just rewind the footage, man. I'm telling you, that shit was wild. Yeah, that was wild.
Niggas wiping their hands.
He wiped it on his mouth.
No paper.
And he was like this.
Where that nigga going?
Are you sorry?
That shit was crazy.
Use his beard. That's what his beard is for.
That's what his pockets is for.
I think I got $1.
Nah, y'all niggas is
That nigga smell everything before he eat it.
nigga stupid.
Oh, you don't need that? Okay.
That nigga turned down his.
I thought it was Jergens, my nigga.
Go ahead, get on.
No, good looking, bro. You right about that, man. I had posted some shit on Facebook. I was like, Kaepernick took a knee, and y'all niggas still sat down and watch football.
I ain't watch football for
Nah, I'm not saying that. I'm just talking about all the niggas that's promoting it. You know what I'm saying? That was on my head, man.
If that nigga signed that contract with Nike, I'm watching football. That nigga ain't still on. That nigga said, all right, I did my thing.
Kaepernick got paid.
I feel sorry for dude. I was on that nigga's team when he was doing that shit. But politics getting into everybody when they trying to make you a symbol or something, bro. So
there we go.
You know what I'm saying? He gonna definitely always fall victim to that shit.
That's real talk. But my thing, like the NFL, they made a move and they showed us who they are. They said we ain't changing. They said this, and so My thing is this: people have the right to be as racist as they want to be.
I love it.
If you, I prefer it because I see what it is.
Because but what's your definition of racism?
But you know what it is.
Okay, because that's important.
Can we hear it?
I mean, I say it all the time.
It's none of our business.
The competition for wealth and resources between groups of people is racism. You hate me because I'm dark skinned. That's ignorant as fuck. That's prejudice. But
I include the color coded in it because at the end of the day, that's how it's applied. It's applied. But my thing is this: they showed me what it is. They said we ain't gonna change the rules. Shut up and play, nigga. You shut up and play. My thing is this: if that's how they choose to run their business, because you can't go to someone else's business on a human level. You can't tell someone how to run their business.
Right.
So if that's how they choose to run their business, you have to choose to participate or not. Now, if you choose to participate, and then you want to complain about what you chose to participate in after they told you damn well what it is, then you just have to suffer whatever.
I agree with that to a certain point, Dewan. This is the only reason I don't, because they understood that they made an issue by doing that, by introducing a rule,
right,
saying that we have to interview a certain amount of black. Well, you know that, but you know what I'm saying. Just in case they don't, you have to interview a certain amount of black coaches. You know what I'm saying. So if they telling like black coaches to tank, and your job is going to be cool for next year, don't worry about it. We're just trying to get extra players to make sure you got the right. And then Bill Belichick sends a text message like, "Oh yeah, congratulations," but he not sending it to you. The nigga already had the job. So I'm saying they're not even following their own rules. Yeah, that's the problem. Like if they put in that for them. Now if they not following that, whatever rules they put in, they not gonna give a fuck about. So I'm gonna say that's where the lawsuits come in to me, and I think he should sue the NFL. Yeah. Get your break, because they need as many lawsuits as they can take.
If they breaking the rules, then they breaking the rules. You know, bust
rules
them.
They wrote.
But if you throw racism in it, and you've shown in your past that you don't give a fuck about racism when it's on top, then you can fight your fight. And I don't have anything to say about it.
The problem is this, man. It's the apple pie propaganda. You guys know what apple pie propaganda is?
Tell us about it, Kraig.
So apple pie propaganda.
I saw it. I was like,
you know.
Too easy.
Too easy. Yeah, that nigga.
Joe got dust on it from the ground. But go ahead.
Yeah, Dewan started smiling when the apple pie propaganda. Tell me some more.
For years, it was illegal for the government to propagandize media. Like the federal government couldn't be involved on a local level of pandering or presenting information that was propaganda to sway the minds of the American people. But in 2012 and 2013, that law was nullified. So now there is no statute in place that can stop federal agencies or companies that work with federal agencies from putting out propaganda to sway the thoughts of the masses. So now they can say anything with no repercussion. You feel what I'm saying? They would still do it before, but now there's no legal statute to protect us or to prevent them from trying to get us to think whatever they want us to think, which is why the NFL and other companies like that can put out certain things about players and not really face any consequences because there's no legal statute to protect you now.
And we have to remember that all entertainment is propaganda first. Entertainment is always secondary to propaganda. Movies, TV shows, sports, all that stuff. The NFL is a private organization. They can control the outcomes of games and not face any legal ramifications because they own the product, top to bottom.
Yep.
So all this shit is just out there for us to pay attention to, focus on, and we be focused on games and bullshit while they work on wealth. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's us as a people, like, man, like when we look at the advances we made out of slavery versus what we're doing right now, it's no comparison. Like we really slowed down because our best and brightest are playing sports and not inventing light bulbs. Granville T. Woods, Black History Month, was 7 feet tall. This is the person that invented the roller coaster, the telegraph. If this motherfucker was born today, we'd be telling him to work on his hook shot.
Yeah. Right.
And we wouldn't have no fucking lits because we think our kids are only athletes and not the geniuses that they are. Yeah. Fuck sports.
I agree with that, and I disagree. I agree and I disagree. This is why, man, because it was a lot of niggas when he invented the light bulb didn't invent the light bulb. So certain motherfuckers just are special, regardless of what time period you drop them in. You know what I'm saying? And being special isn't a product of exactly what you do. Special is just something that's in you, and no matter what you do, that will come out of you. Right. You feel what I'm saying? And the invention of those things were based out of necessity. It was based out of what we needed at that particular time. Niggas are brighter than they've ever been. We're brighter than we've ever been. So I don't think that 100 years ago it was this incredible motherfucker that exists. There was just less people, less things to focus on. So it's so many. Look at how many niggas in this room. You feel me? So it's so many great things happening. It's just more people, and it's harder to pinpoint who's who and who's doing it. But it's niggas doing extraordinary shit. The problem isn't necessarily the sports. The problem is our understanding of economics and how it affects us and blowing money. I feel like the materialism and the consumerism is the biggest problem in the ghetto. Huge. Niggas are too comfortable buying from others, and we've been so institutionalized and so beat up, propagandized that we don't understand why a Chinese man has never come to your neighborhood and bought something from you. Ever. But they'll move into your neighborhood for you to buy stuff from them.
And sell you fried chicken.
And that's not... So we don't understand that. But we look at it at... We just look at it. We don't understand it. When in that culture, and all other cultures, when they come here, there's a reason why they do stuff the way that they do it. That's racism, huh?
They have a culture... And that's all I'm saying is that I'm not talking about people who actually make the NBA.
Right.
It's some people who have just a special talent.
Right.
I ain't talking about that. Kraig, you played basketball. I coached the AAU for years.
Right.
You know 90% of them little motherfuckers
ain't gonna go. Ain't gonna make it.
Mama got money though.
The problem, man, mama trying to fuck the coach, get a little more playing time. He's not gonna make it.
But some niggas are born with shit, bro.
But my thing is this. Okay, you're not gonna make it. Say you do play sports. Balance it with other things. You got a lot of people who ain't got no chance, and they're focusing all that brain power on making the NBA.
I agree.
The reason why George Washington Carver, Granville T. Woods, the reason why people did what they did was when they were on the way up, they were in the right, they had the right mindset. They were encouraged into the education point of view.
I agree.
If we push the education, if we push the knowledge and say, okay, basketball is a sport, and if you look like you're going to be real good, you can go ahead and play it, but you got to spend your time over here being learning how to be a man, because even if you do make the NBA, you're gonna be done when you're 35. You still gotta be a man for the next 60 years.
And you need to know economics, though.
Yeah, so we gotta train. None of us do that. We gotta train these kids on that shit.
Right.
I got a
question. Should we train everybody on economics?
Everybody. Everybody.
It shouldn't have to be like a special thing for an athlete.
But in Africa,
I think that's easy to. I think it's easier to say it that way, because I think if you are a kid of 7 other kids that's in the house, your mom ain't got no job, there ain't no daddy in the house, you gotta be the breadwinner. So it's like, man, you trying to get an education and try to do all that, it may not be feasible.
And I'm 6'9".
You gotta go feed your family.
And I'm 6'9".
Right. Get out there.
Think about this though.
6'9" exception. That's one thing. But one thing about it, basketball, you got a 1.something% chance of making the NBA.
Yeah,
if we train you in coding at the age of 13, you got 100% chance of making money. And making this tech money out right now is big. We train 12-year-olds on this shit right now. It's 100% guaranteed.
Let me tap into this too. This is the thing we need to tap into also. When we're talking about economics, the fact that Brown can say when the mama broke, the daddy broke. And if they talking about anything else in that house besides economics, it's a fucking problem.
Right.
See what I'm saying? If everybody broke, but we're talking about everything else besides how do you get money, maintain it, and generate it, what are we talking about?
Everybody
What's going on in them households?
That's how they got there, though.
No, that's what I'm saying. So why? No, I'm asking you, why are we continuing to talk about whatever we're talking about, and we don't have this? We have all the drama. We have all the whatever. You know the hottest shit. You know this. How did you get out of this economic situation that has you angry?
It should be
not taking care of your kids, not dealing with politics and what's going on around you, and just I'm just a Democrat. Fuck it, I'm not gonna think of myself.
It should be illegal.
That's what's happening.
It should be illegal. It should be illegal to have sex if you don't have income.
That's a fact.
It should be against the law.
That's crucial. Niggas break the law.
If your bitch come up pregnant and you can't prove you got income, nigga, it should be nigga. Well, you can't.
Go to jail.
It should be illegal.
He said you get pussy quicker than the Big Mac. What DJ Quick say? You get pussy quicker than the Big Mac.
Pussy's a privilege, my nigga.
DJ Cleveland?
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah. First you get the money, then you get the power. He said that.
Words, nigga.
Most nigga would have known that.
But at the end of the day, it's a balance because I don't judge them because it's not in their consciousness. You know, people are only going to act off what's in their consciousness.
Exactly. That's my problem.
That's my problem. Human beings behave on rewards and consequences, and so that's just a human thing, no matter what race you are.
Come on, let me ask you this though. Comedy is the psyche of that. We can all say fuck Trump though, right? We can all get the black community to say fuck one candidate. We can do that. We've seen it happen. We've seen the Democrats come and do that. But why, when it comes to economics, we just cannot get to that conversation and make shit happen? I'm saying we have the ability to be like, let's come together and do some shit and make some shit. But when it comes to economics, it's like there's a disconnect there. Like we don't even want to talk about.
I'm explaining it. What part of it? What it is again? It's not in our consciousness, and it's been purposely breeded out of our consciousness over the last 200 years. And so when it comes down,
talking about necessity, though.
I'm talking about it's necessity, but that's why. But again, I was gonna make that point. I'm a circle. Like when it comes down to it, people perform off rewards and consequences. When the reward all the time, and this has been the reward for the last 6 years in Black America. We got to be real. The rewards have been you become an entertainer or an athlete.
Right.
So people, when they hear economics, they're thinking, okay, if I hit the lottery and make the NBA, those are my economic opportunities.
Right.
Watch the documentary called Elementary Genocide. When it comes to education, the desire for black people to learn more is bred out of them in kindergarten, first and second. By the time a black child reaches 2nd grade, he's done with school. Yeah. And that's done on purpose through the education system. So we got to understand that. And so when it comes down to it, when the adults, the kids see what we praise. If we're the ones always pushing sports, if they don't have any good direction at home, they're gonna look up and be like, okay, sports is how I get competition. Either that's how I get any kind of recognition.
But Dewan, no, come on, you're missing something, big bro. Good education costs, bro. We good education. Shit, you crazy? When you 4, 5, 6, 7 years old and you're raised by
the internet. Fresh out of slavery. Fuck
that. I'm talking about right now.
My daughter codes. She took class at USC. That shit was free.
Yeah, okay, but she got a father, nigga.
But that's what
I'm saying. You niggas is talking like everybody's in situations.
No. At my last job, all I did was work with kids who didn't have families.
Okay.
There are so many free programs that are put in these children's faces about free coding.
You're expecting a kid to use his free will without being guided.
Expecting the parents.
But that's my bad. That's the whole thing I was saying about what Dunk was saying. You were saying why we ain't teaching them, and we're programmed, so we think we are teaching them. You know what I mean?
But we're not.
No, right. No, what I'm saying is when they see us showing rap and we showing all of these video girls and we showing them sports and all this kind of stuff, that's their way out the hood. So that is the economic. That is the economic freedom. And so and the same thing that Kraig was saying. The information is free, but if I take this phone and give it to my kid, they're not looking up that information. They going straight to YouTube. They going to all the other kind of shit. And yes, on us to teach them. Exactly. But a lot of us don't even know that shit to teach them.
They're going to go to what we're encouraging. They're going to go to what we're encouraging. If we're encouraging debauchery, that's what they're going to go to.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's what's programmed in us because we probably looking at the same shit. We not looking at all that shit.
We can't do that. I'm grown.
No, that's what I'm saying. We are programmed to look at the same shit they are. Like as kids, we programmed like we was talking before, the candy cigarettes and the toy guns and the big chew. Now niggas are smoking weed, niggas are shooting guns, niggas. We were trained younger to see this shit, and that's what we get out of. So we grow up, we still in that mindset. Now our kids is growing up under us in the same mindset.
So we blame the parents. I'm not finna blame kids for being introduced to shit. That's why I'm with. That's why I'm asking Dewan.
We blame the system.
No. We can blame the system.
It's systematic,
but it is systematic. But you got to be able to. You got to be able. If you're in that system and you're playing the game. You know, like you said, if you're gonna fuck with the NFL, you got to overcome with it. You know, the system is economic suppression.
That's not how.
Why are you? It is economic. If you're broke. That's the reason why you're broke. It's not the government. It's you're broke. You see other people around you getting money.
Let me tell you.
You said that this is what black people do. I'm telling you. Black people don't be like, oh, he's getting money. Hey, Kraig, let me get 20 minutes, bro. What's going on?
Oh, this nigga think he
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm
gonna ride this nigga.
That's what I'm saying. It's there, but we not thinking like that. We thinking like, okay, this nigga's better than me. So I'm not good as you. I'm finna sit there and I'm finna poke holes in whatever you're doing to put you on my level.
Go ahead, and I got something. Go ahead, Blaze.
I got one line. The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world that he didn't exist. It doesn't work like that, bro. The reason we fucked is by design.
Right.
It is by design.
Okay. At this point, we don't know it. What's the problem? What are we doing if we don't know it?
But people,
We don't know what we're doing.
Do you think this was a bullshit design?
No, I'm telling you.
Do you think this is a Hyundai? This is top of the line. This is top of the line shenanigans.
I know, and I'm with you. I'm right there with you. Right? They planned this shit for hundreds of years ahead of whatever I'm even talking about right now.
Right.
So they got some shit 20 years from right now.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, I know this. You know this. What makes us special that we see this shit that our brother, niggas see shit and ignore it. That's the problem. You see shit and you ignore it. That's not my issue.
We don't believe it. That's the thing. Because of the bullshit programming, we've been designed, or we've accepted a coding that says if I don't believe it, it's not true.
That's a fact. That's true. That's real true.
And that ain't how this shit works. Just because you don't believe it, don't mean it's not happening. My dad's generation, they was worried about robots and immigrants taking jobs. That's what they was worried about in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. Robots, immigrants taking their jobs. Guess what?
Robots and
immigrants took your jobs. Okay, so just because you may be in disbelief that it's happening doesn't mean it's happening. But the lack of understanding in economics is why we're not balancing ourselves or making decisions because of it. You feel what I'm saying? Being black it's a labor force. It's a labor force. If all niggas said no black people work these jobs, or go here, put pressure on. We need 20,000 niggas to go down in the Chevy plant. Nigga, but that's all it takes is unity.
Right. We don't have that though.
That's all it takes is unity. It's really that simple. All it takes is unity.
What I can say is, I think it's a competition thing, and as black people, I think what we battle against is that there's a limited amount of spots. It's not like other races where there's a multiplicity of things that you can have. With us, we scared of competition, and the competition could be Dozy. Because we're fighting for the same job. So I'm not gonna tell Dozy if I'm going for the same position. So because it's limited spots that you can get there, it's automatically a shut-off valve. And so I think that's where they have us, because there's only so many positions that is there for us, and we're not gonna share the information.
But that's economics. That's supply and demand. That's all economics.
And that's the system that we're talking about.
That's
but that's why this the divide. Like, this is how he brought it. Like how he said, he could have said anybody in the room, but he said me for a reason. Like, he's talking about I'm the immigrant. I'm born and raised. I'm from Garden. But you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it's like my dad is the immigrant. Okay, fine. Let's go with that one.
Yeah.
So my dad came in. He took a job from somebody. So it's like that. There's that. Like, all right. Well, I don't want to tell Richard about the job because he might get it before I will, because they gonna look at his name and think, okay, they'll give it to him before they give it to me.
Right.
We talk about this all the time. And that's a real thing. I understand.
The system is designed to be that way, because at the end of the day, after slavery, we as black people, we dealt with this with the Italians when they came, when the Irish came, when the Germans came, when the Chinese. Every immigrant group the United States has brought over has been specifically to take the jobs that we once held,
right,
to undercut us economically.
But what happens when they get here?
What happens when they get here? They work hard for a generation.
But what do they do?
Huh?
They move. They
mobilize. No, they mobilize.
Look, let me tell you.
They cut the price labor. Yes, they mobilize as a unit, but it's not that we don't. We do mobilize as a unit, but the CIA comes.
But we don't do it economically. We do. Okay, look, like church is the biggest gang for black people.
Yeah.
Baptist church is the biggest gang for black people in this country, right? Bigger than Bloods, Crips, Vice Lords, Disciples, whatever gang you think is big, the Baptist church is bigger than that gang.
All them churches.
By far. Right? But look at the psychology, the lack of understanding of economics. Yeah. We put all these resources, we got 2,000 members of a church. They put all their money and resources into the church, and one motherfucker is benefiting off of thousands.
Right.
And the psychology, the pimp psychology is so cold that nobody ever thinks to say, hey, man, we need to split this up a little bit more evenly. Or like, look, you know, how come your kids?
They're having a Dr. Cherry. Dr. Cherry's about to open up a whole goddamn, in D.C., he's about to open up a credit union.
But that's our biggest asset is the church. But we require the least from them.
Yeah. Even that's by design, because before the 60s, the church used to be was the economic place. That's where you got your house built by the church.
But it ain't that no more.
The churches built them, all the rural houses, and all the brothers get together. That's where you learn how to be. That's where they taught education. They did learn how to be an electrician. The woodwork. What happened was in the late 60s, 1968. That's when the government decided, okay, we're going to start putting in your 501c3. You can't say this, you can't do that if you want to maintain your eligibility.
Right.
And then what happened? The biggest move that was made over the last 25 years was in 2001 when President Bush signed those faith-based initiatives. What that did was it took away responsibility from like tutoring and these things from private organizations, and they put it into the church. But what happens when the government starts giving money to the church? They tell the church, now, you want to start talking to your members about economics and shit, or do you want this money?
Right.
And so the churches have been successfully infiltrated by the government. So again, we all got to understand that we had a church, but the beautiful thing is most black people are leaving the church. So black folks keep it up.
But here's the thing, it's not beautiful.
It is great that we leave it.
It's not beautiful because at least in the church, motherfuckers' money was being pulled together. Now it's going to fragment. It's further fragmenting us. You feel what I'm saying? You got 20 niggas who don't know each other who make $150K a year. That's not a very powerful thing collectively. But if all them niggas fuck with each other and made moves collectively, that's power.
If the pastor uses it the right way.
So what I'm saying is we need to go into church, knock out these pastors, put hands on, and we need to start. Church should be. It ain't no way one nigga should be talking in front of thousands every Sunday. That should be 7, 8 motherfucking experts in what they do. Blaze, come up here, teach people about cars for 15 minutes. How to make an educated purchase, what to look for, how to find whatever. All right,
it should be one
music expert.
That nigga's an expert on John. This nigga's an expert on Mike.
Right. A music expert. Don't come in. Tell us about cliff notes, quarter notes, all that type of shit. Who Beethoven was still an ass nigga, all that. Bam, Todd. Plants, animals. Come in. You do a hamstring demonstration in front of the sun. That's what it should be, though. But absolute power corrupts absolutely. When we come back, more Kraig Facts.
Yeah, niggas.
This shit ain't no regular peanut butter and jelly sandwich, you feel me? Because this is a peanut booty butter and jelly sandwich fried. Let's get to it. Yo, I'm gonna be showing y'all how to make one of the easiest, most quickest to go at home. I know you got it in your pantry type meals. And I got someone here to taste test with me. This nigga right here.
Oh shit! What's up, D? Yeah, man, I can't wait for the sandwich, man. Shit, hell yeah, man.
Come on, man. Come on, Kraig. You gotta come see the whole process, man.
What we got here, man? We got a whole lot of loose pieces here, bro.
What I have here is I got some avocado oil, some good bread, some whole grain wheat oat-filled bread. You know, look like chocolate and shit. I got some good bananas right here. Good bananas, long, yellow, ripe, long, thick, curvy, girthy bananas. I got some good peanut butter right here. And you know what this is?
Yeah, that's it.
This that filet, man. This that strawberry jam, man.
What's up with all these nuts on the bread, man? What's going on here, bro?
Man, real niggas know nuts and bread is the only thing on my mind. Real shit.
Hey, what is this juice here? What is this? This is avocado juice?
Avocado oil.
Oil, how do they make it?
You know what? I've never been too sure on that process, but I'm pretty sure they extract it from some avocados.
I heard they still it. Like niggas go out and steal avocados. They steal it and squeeze it into.
No, they distill it.
Wait, what's this weed in this Flintstone platter you got here? What is it?
To be honest with you, this right here is just for looks. You know, real chef niggas, you know, you always see some shit like this in their kitchen. Real vegan chefs up in there making tea and shit. And then, you know, I just got some, you know, some pack right there, you know, just to go along with the overall energy. Step number 1, we're going to get some of this from the Alps peanut butter, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get a good glob, spread it straight over the bread, just like that.
Yeah, let's do it, man. You know what I mean?
Me personally, I'm gonna put a little bit extra because, you know, I want mine to look kind of soupy.
Soupy sandwich, huh?
But this ain't no regular peanut butter and jelly. We gonna put it to work. I'm gonna slap meat on it. Look at that. We got it nice and caked up. We can shine it off the light. Honestly, if you're a filthy nigga, in which I am, I'm gonna use the exact same knife I've used with the peanut butter, and I'm gonna use it in the strawberry. And this that no preservative fruit spread, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Good for the third eye, you know what I mean?
Open up that pineal gland.
Yep, no
crystallized.
No fluoride in my jelly. Dang.
Peruvian shamans.
All right, next, actually, I can get you another napkin so you can wipe your knife off if you ever have to.
I wash my
Next, I'm gonna hand Kraig a banana.
Banana.
And I'm gonna give me a banana. We're gonna properly peel. Look at that. That's a healthy banana.
Man, I hear that all the time.
Can you do that? Like,
ladies, you like healthy bananas? Banana.
we're gonna be chopping it up. That's the next step. You know, I like it in, you know, I'm real proper with this part. I'm gonna at least do half. I need at least half of the banana. Oh yeah, no, you're not doing that right. You're doing them a little too thick. But it depends how thick you like them.
Oh no, man, you're a dicer. I'm not a dicer.
Yeah, no, I'm a dicer sometimes. Technically, you can stack this whole sandwich high. You're gonna put it over, and then you got yourself a sandwich, and we're done. We're gonna bite. That's not really true. That's not really true. This is where it really comes into play. You're gonna wanna get you one of these nice, you know, non-stick technically can release some chemicals to your body. So this is that not non-stick. This will stick. But I got something to make it not stick and to where we won't get cancer later on in life. Hey, did it spark? The point of this vegan plant-based show is to just show that you can still be the realest nigga on earth and still be a vegan on the same day. And don't feed into their bullshit, because they definitely on bullshit. But it's also primarily to educate and show that this way is just healthier, you know what I mean? No heart disease. I don't really like cancer. I'm not really a big fan. Like, we're gonna just raise consciousness, you know what I mean? Because everything ties hand in hand, my nigga. My brain is like a leaf, my nigga. I just need water. I don't even need food. If you really think about it, I don't even gotta be right here. I could just be living off water. Real facts. I'm gonna fry this sandwich right here because I like the crispy outer part of it, and I just like the crunch and the sweetness combination. It's like I'm eating a Crunch bar without the Crunch bar. I like the texture.
The texture. God, that's really good, man.
On some Italian shit.
That's fine.
All right, man, we're gonna get to it. You know, I like to go back and forth just so I can monitor the burnage on my dog.
Crazy, man.
You want to turn it in a triangle or like? Oh yeah, you can.
Is there a specific technique to the cutting?
No, it's either straight down or, you know, if you're a creep, you could do long ways. No, this is the way. Yeah, this way is some. Yeah, that's some creepy shit. Nah, fuck no. Bro, this oat milk is different. This ain't that go sour in 2 weeks shit. You know how niggas dip donuts in coffee?
That's smart.
I
do it with.
That's worse.
I do it with Oreo cookies. I don't do it with coffee. I've never dipped a donut.
Oreo and what, like milk?
Oreo and milk.
Oh, hell yeah. I got fat off that.
I trust you, bro. You're not having me on no bullshit, are you?
Nope.
So I can dip?
Yup.
Crazy.
This shit is legit.
Yeah. Okay, I see what you're talking about.
Nigga. Oh my God.
Go ahead and please stand up. Me and my niggas, we lit like I just took a hit of the weed for the weed. Showed up, and if you talk shit about me, somebody finna be like, oh, he can't suck catalog. So
Think about it. What did we really do here? We pulled up, ate something healthy, and we gonna leave on a higher vibration than we probably entered. This one-on-one with D-Bangs and Kraig. Really just eating food. So, how was it, and would you make this at home?
It was good, man. Especially that part. I can taste when I do that. That part is really good.
Okay.
Yeah, I make it as simple. I felt it was good, man. Great job, bro.
Thank you, man.
It's good shit.
What's your favorite part about it?
The oats.
The oats.
The oats, yeah, adds texture, is crunchy.
Get stuck in your teeth a little bit, pull it out, a little bit of extra mini game in the food.
The hybridization of all the different things, the banana, the bread, all that shit works together. It's great. Oh my God.
I'm glad to hear it, man.
Yeah, thank you for
I've been working on this meal for mad long, and I'm glad to see it finally coming together, and I get to share it with my people.
Yeah.
Would you recommend this meal to my fans?
Yeah, go buy it. Yeah, man. Make yourself one of these, man. Uh-huh.
You heard it right here, man. Kraig is co-signing the meal.
Right. I'm with my legendary homie, man. Thank you for cooking for me, man. Look, follow me at thekraigsmith.com. Also check out the website, and I'm dropping the Chill Withers project very soon. Look, man, if I owe you something, I'm not gonna be able to give it to you, but if you want it, you can get it from God, nigga.
yeah, everyone from back out in the A try to hate and say he wasn't on shit. They up on my way when I blow away no more. Let me try to get him on the song shit. None of them spit like.
Hey guys. Oh. Hi. Nice to meet you.
Must be Marty.
Yeah, Marty. Nice to meet you guys. Oh, thank you. COVID-19.
Hello, I'm Buck. Welcome to the Hells Angels offices.
It's a nice office.
Well, I mean, this is Beverly Hills. We are the first Hells Angels chapter in Beverly Hills history.
Wait, I'm sorry. I don't want to be like rude or anything. I thought you guys were a white supremacist group.
Yeah, you're thinking of Hades Angels. This is Hells Angels.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, so, how'd you hear about us?
Well, a group of you guys actually robbed my grandmother at gunpoint.
That sounds like us.
But also Craigslist.
Oh, you saw the ad?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Nice to know it's working.
Yeah.
Could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I was working at Amazon, but I kind of felt like Jeff Bezos had a ceiling above our heads because we could only make $6 an hour.
Well, there's a lot of room for growth here. Do you own a sawed-off shotgun?
I was hoping that you guys actually provided that.
We do not provide sawed-off shotguns to new hire employees. What are your salary expectations?
Well, like I said, I was actually only making $6 an hour at Amazon, and that wasn't enough to even feed my cat. So I need like $14 an hour because she's about to have kitties.
Oh, grandcats.
Yes, grandcats.
Do you own a motorcycle?
I own a moped, but I do have a motorcycle license.
And it says right here you've killed 14 people. That's great. That's great, man. What does it sound like right before somebody dies?
Well, what I did was I wrapped my hands around their neck and I pushed in on their Adam's apple. They just did like a gasp, and then they like had that look in their eye like they knew they were about to die, and then I just pressed my forehead to their forehead, and then they passed away.
You haven't killed anybody, have you?
No, I haven't. I'm sorry.
I can definitely tell. Look at your shirt.
I don't think I'm out of line in asking why you would come into this office and lie.
I mean, COVID-19, you just look outside, it's destroyed so many businesses, and Hells Angels, it's the only place hiring right now. You guys in Walmart.
You don't have a motorcycle?
You don't have a sawed-off shotgun.
Your head is in the right place. but normally we don't do entry-level positions.
We would be willing to offer you the position for the 6-month unpaid internship. However, you would have to kill 2 people.
Guys, I would be more than happy to kill 2 people.
You got a lot of heart.
You tell me who you want dead, and they're dead.
The first 6 months you'll be riding in a sidecar with one of our oldest chapter members, Shit Buzzard. He'll be training you.
Great. Guys, this is fantastic.
Are you able to grow facial hair?
I actually like it. I can, but it like comes in sort of like patchy. Like I have like facial alopecia.
One moment, please.
Okay, no problem.
If you don't, excuse me here.
Okay. Yeah, let's see. Okay, let's just. Yeah, that definitely. What's that? Okay, let's just.
All right, this it should be this. Just try. It's perfect. Now, that looks great. Yeah, looks great.
Welcome aboard.
Hey, I want to say thank you so much for hiring me.
Also, remember your sawed-off shotgun. I'll text you the phone number of our illegal weapons distributor, and he'll get you started to get you a gun for a reasonable price.
Guys, I can't tell you how happy I am.
Make sure you wear a mask Monday. We have a lot of older members, and they're mid-70s, and they're high risk.
I am not going to let you down. I am a go-getter, and I promise you I will not give you anything less than 110%, okay?
We would expect nothing less. This is a big opportunity.
Thank you.
Congratulations there.
Thank you. Take care, okay?
Yeah.
Bye.
Shit Buzzard's really gonna love this kid. One time I walked into a restaurant while a woman I was dating was on a date. So I did what any real man would do. I introduced her to my date. I was like, hey, how you doing, friend? Friend. This is my friend. My friend. This is her friend. And wow, that's a whole lot of friendly shit going on in here today, huh? Well, God bless. God bless all the friendships happening in here today. You gotta let some people just be who they are and accept them for that, you know, because the ego will fuck shit up, man. The ego will have you thinking that it can't happen to you. It could happen to anybody. Your woman's supposed to be the closest thing to you. Let me tell you something, fellas. You don't know your girlfriend until you've dropped her off at her boyfriend's house. Huh? That's when you know a woman. Go on inside. You know I love you. Go on and... I think we OD. Clear the air like some trees until we OD. I might move a little fast and didn't plant no seeds, but I'm man enough to say that we OD. I think we OD'd. Clear the air like some trees until we OD. I might move a little fast and didn't plant no seeds, but I'm man enough to say that we OD. When I buy it, you buy it, but ain't nobody selling shit. Jealous of the fetishes when ownership's the medicine. Do the things that boomerang so you can leverage it. Shit gets hairy, be a wig and get ahead of it. Miss, you say you bored, we not on one accord. Arguing and fighting, damn near mopping up the floors. That lesbian sex shit ain't free. She gon' have to pay you, cause you got to pay me. And we keeping this in order. Can't be a dime without the rest of my quarter, cause I'm never there sorta. Before me, it was a bunch of weird niggas around you hobby shop till I broke the boredom, karate chop. And I'm really not into violence, interpretate the silence as prizes.
And I'm really more into vibing. You perpetrating Simons or Hymens. I think we OD'd. Clear the air like some trees until we OD'd. I might move a little fast and didn't plant no seeds, but I'm man enough to say that we OD'd. I think we OD'd. Clear the air like some trees until we OD'd. I might move a little fast and didn't plant no seeds, but I'm man enough to say that we OD'd. My neighbor Dan lost some weight, but he ain't came too far. Hit that alarm 1,500 times a day trying to show you his car. And we both know he's proud of it. Go off and dance some of that clam and watch him chowdery. Cause you could be with the miss, but without a bitch. The with is the money and without is the glitch. You're paying her to leave. If she breathe, you should trip. Miami, the Grammys, New York, a trip. I'm searching for emotion, but all I know is logic. She wants to be my girlfriend. I show her like my closet. Cause we could be close and yet still remain strangers. Leave that where you from shit to them gangbangers. I'm highly advanced, the message in the dance. Some of y'all wear the skirts while those of us wear the pants. You wanna know the difference? It's really not explicit. It's when a nigga talk to his bitch, shut up and listen. I think we OD'd. Clear the air like some trees until we OD'd. I might move a little fast and didn't plant no seeds, but I'm man enough to say that we OD'd. I think we OD'd. Clear the air like some trees until we OD'd. I might move a little fast and didn't plant no seeds, but I'm man enough to say that we OD'd.
Believe that. Grind it before I get it. Bring my niggas with me, ain't no limits to the ceiling. Out here touching digits. Hoes showing love, but please don't catch no feelings. Riding with that thumper while I'm thumbing through these millions. Hunting to feed my children. Lying in the jungle, all I do is fucking kill shit.
Why you wear small white sneakers? Wow. Y'all niggas be here too?
Y'all be hanging where y'all hang out?
At least I make space for niggas.
This is where y'all hang out?
Afterwards, but at first, nigga, you be.
I thought that
Oh, we're
jacket
back.
was real till it started making
Brown
all
and
that
him
noise.
say Brown is back.
I'm like, man, yeah.
Hit the like button. Happy birthday, guys.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Kraig.
Get those likes up, family. Let's get
Hit
those
the like,
likes up.
hit the like button.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Sonny hit the jacket button.
You been hit by.
That nigga dipped his jacket in. That nigga.
No, model the jacket.
Model that jacket.
Now, all joking aside, Sonny B flies a motherfucker, so he one of those niggas that can sneak in. He can sneak in some fugazi shit, and I'll be like,
Sonny be fly as a chicken, nigga.
That's stupid.
Hey, that nigga's told us outside. That nigga like, so when I'm around y'all niggas every time, I won't be cute.
Innuendo ass.
That nigga jacket is dipped in candy apple.
Hey, Sonny's so fly, man. You can get a mustache from him for the low. Check mine out.
Why the nigga DJ Show trying to joke, looking like a junior varsity Tasmanian devil out here?
God damn, that was long, bro. He said right here on the right on the slopes. He said right here on the slopes, right here on the left, my nigga.
That's that bomb?
No, that's fire.
Oh no, get your partners.
yeah.
How, so?
That nigga said he got a mustache for going down low. That's crazy. You can't make this shit up. Wow.
That nigga Sonny jacket made out of firecracker paper.
I thought that jacket was real until it started making all that noise.
That shit was squeaking. There's some WD-40 on it.
That nigga went in his auntie closet and played dress up.
That nigga dressed like he's an heir to the ketchup fortune.
Sonny Hines.
Sonny Hines, nigga. Oh shit. Sonny Hines. When he come to the office, everybody.
I thought that jacket was real until he nudged me in my face.
That's like
it was red on my purple sweater.
That nigga dressed like Grace Jones.
That nigga shit patent leather, nigga.
That's fruit roll up, man. That's like me out of fruit roll up.
Somebody missing some 11s, nigga.
That's that Russian special, man. Putin leather.
Putin leather.
That shit is a seat of a red Datsun, nigga.
I said, I'm gonna get you sucker.
Don't make me hop after you.
Don't make me hop after you.
And then they got that fruit roll up joint. You got that fruit roll up. In case nigga want a snack. That nigga bring new words to nigga. I look like a snack.
Hey, if Sonny put his jacket out like this, nigga show body like that.
Let's go sit your ass down.
Nigga, go sit your ass down.
Sit your ass down, Coco Beware.
Coco Beware. Coco Beware.
It's the mustache. Why do you have them?
That nigga kissed Sonny on the...
Hey, me one Sonny got a lot.
You kissed that nigga Sonny on the lips and got that mustache. The niggas went spin the bottle, nigga.
Get that right there. Still going.
That nigga dressed like a blood donation. And they got that old negative jacket on.
I might come back next week. I don't know.
This nigga Sonny be plastic dipped.
That nigga jacket is laminated, nigga.
It's a rabbit apple jacket.
Yeah.
I just said that.
Somebody
said that.
That looked like the skin on sweet and sour pork.
Sonny forgot to soak his jacket before he wore it. So
That nigga jacket made out of red vines.
That nigga had a
That nigga got that Mike Jones candy paint on his jacket.
And then
the nigga's really a hemophiliac. He's bleeding. He's bleeding, man. That's a fashionable bleed. That's a fashionable bleed.
That nigga got that jacket from the Janet Jackson Control Tour. No. That
nigga dressed like he up under a scab.
That nigga saw Eddie Murphy Raw and said, I need that jacket.
That nigga jacket having a period.
They gonna take off that jacket and use it as a condom after you put that. Bitch, I got the jacket on.
That nigga painted that jacket with lipstick.
and the jacket is too small, just in case you don't know. It don't even go down to the
That
waist.
nigga had to wrap a sweater around it just to cut it off. Yeah, just to fill it up.
That nigga's wearing a thought jacket.
That nigga dressed like he about to ovulate.
That nigga stupid. He got that from the baby fat clearance rack.
Hey, that nigga look like he helped Patti LaBelle move. What you doing that jacket? Throw that away, give me that jacket.
Grandsons. That nigga dressed like one of the city girls.
That nigga got flew out to the show.
He did. I'm glad that nigga jacket stopped at his belly button.
When did it go?
Y'all go ahead and leave Bunny the Barge alone.
Bunny was bad though. You can't do Bunny. Bunny
Sonny dressed like he only watched Different Strokes.
You know what I mean? That nigga favorite episode is the bike shop when the nigga got molested. That nigga molested Dudley, remember that?
That's a very special episode.
That nigga got
He got a Matador jacket over here.
A Matador.
Man, the flow's gonna give him 5 minutes, Otto. Damn.
Wait, is it the mustache?
Yeah, so it's the mustache.
I got my money back, bro.
That nigga got a genuine cover on his bathroom mirror.
Hey, what hairs you use for that mustache? Nasty ass.
That nigga use Sunny, she used something his head off his head.
Pube hairs.
I would say
I don't put that shit on. I say gladly.
That nigga Sonny.
Hey, we gonna stop clowning if you take off your hat.
Happy birthday, Kraig. He didn't like it.
Sonny, take off your hat. We'll stop clowning.
How do you take
Then he got one brain.
Sonny, I noticed you got zippers that go up to your elbow. Do you have to unzip to take the jacket off? That's what you got up to say.
Hey, that was Michael Jackson when he was singing to the rat.
Hey, when Show be in the backyard, he stared through the sliding glass window into the living room till they opened.
The visual was funny.
He don't walk in, he wait till somebody open it. Because he's not human. So he don't know how to open the door. Somebody got to do it for him.
When you eat pussy from the back, you give bitches anal.
That's nasty.
You only fuck during a certain season every year.
You the type of nigga that watch porno and nut with the nigga.
You keep calling me gay. I ain't nothing gay about me, nigga. I guess sometimes when you mate, sometimes when you mate, you lock in the pussy. Your owner can't get you.
You mate is crazy. My nigga said you mate.
She locked on him. I can't get him out.
Stupid. Hey, you got that beanie on because you covering that sprayed up afro.
You keep popping balls in the backyard.
Nigga, stupid. You got your sweater from Santa's Village.
That's just funny.
He ain't nobody. He's smart.
You bitch your neighbor's daughter.
You stupid nigga. Stupid. Nigga stupid.
Again?
Oh, nigga stupid.
DJ Show. Go ahead, Ty. Ty got something you want to say. Go ahead, Ty.
Okay, here we go.
That nigga gonna say.
Show's gums look like if Blaze put on Richie's jacket.
Red and black. That's funny.
Visualization.
I work it too hard.
I smoke way too much weed for that. I'm sorry. I'm too high.
You're a comedian, and it takes time for you to prepare these jokes. But listen, be funnier.
All right, Blaze Bo Cop.
Blaze Bo Cop.
Okay.
Oh, like RoboCop.
Y'all niggas ready to think tonight.
Hey, you got that headband in the honor of Brandon Lee.
Brandon Lee, not even Bruce Lee. Not Charles Bronson. Not Brandon Lee.
When Show family go on vacation, they leave a week worth of food on the floor for them.
That's your family.
Nigga, you look like Air Dog from NBA Jam.
Hey, when Todd making fortune cookies, sometimes he steals the notes.
Fuck my fortune now. That's some fun shit.
It's fucked up because everybody ain't got a time machine, so I can't.
This nigga won't be enjoying it.
When Blaze got the dusty dreads, you can't fuck with him.
I get you.
That's my nigga Blaze, man. Shout out to himself.
If you stand behind Sean, go, he gonna turn around.
He dogging him out.
You wearing a BMX chain, Blaze. That nigga lay upside down on a couch and soak his dregs in mop water. I ain't saying it.
Somebody never said
That's some funny shit, man. Todd is suspicious of Panda Express.
This is not like normal.
This ain't like normal.
You talking Chinese, your voice? Oh, that's funny.
This is a Kraig fact, okay? Every time Todd finishes an egg roll, he loosens his headband.
I told you. When that nigga tie his hair into a bun, he ain't nothing to fuck with. That's what he do. Look, it's tied up. Look, you see it? Nigga got on a scrunchie. And he got the sock on the back. Let you go.
Joe can't wait till Todd get up so he can smell his chair.
When your homeboys drop you off, you play drunk.
This nigga got 100 gauge jokes.
Oh, shit.
This nigga got 100 gauge jokes. All right, what you got for us, Todd? We only did one of his topics.
Back out there, man.
So
So the Super Bowl's going down, man.
It's been one of the days, man.
Yeah, we out there, man. Super Bowl, man. The Super Bowl's going down, and the team that wears white usually dominates the Super Bowl. If you wear 14 out of 17 Super Bowls, the team wearing white wins, and the Rams is wearing white this year, and the Bengals got to pick, and they picked black. So that's fucking dumb.
Most of those ones are by Cowboys, right?
No, what? What's wrong with you?
Dallas Cowboys wearing white. Cowboys ain't been to the Super Bowl since
How long?
We're talking about. Must be the money was.
When last time Cowboys won.
Talking about the football team.
Last time the Cowboys won the Super Bowl, show was a puppy.
Yeah, Corvo.
Nigga, last time they won, nigga, you only had great grandchildren.
Only had great.
You dress like you about to perform at a homeless talent show.
You dress like you about. You dress like you about to get ready for a Hell in a Cell match.
Super Bowl, what is it? 51? Yeah, 51.
Man, the Rams is in LA, man. Home team, man.
Home team, them niggas from St. Louis.
Nah, the Rams is the LA Rams. They left and went to St. Louis, and then they came back. Nah, they the LA Rams, man.
St. Louis Rams.
Eric Dickerson in them, man.
Something.
Oh, I wouldn't lie. I
Who you
don't know.
talking about?
Show get tired of them. He get tired of airlines putting him under the plane when he travels.
You stupid, nigga. Nigga stupid. You got that Kevin McAllister jacket from Home Alone.
Christmas jokes.
He think all nice shit is Christmas. That just got nice shit.
Got that shit yet?
Jacket out of season, nigga.
Blaze is a DJ show hunter.
You a grown
The glasses and the dreads. No, it's only video game shit. No, you ain't like it? That shit was funny to me.
Show just got his emotional support dog license. We gonna wrap it
That
up.
nigga Todd dressed like he work at a recycle plant. Separate the cans from the bottles.
Todd t-shirt looked like it came with a glow-in-the-dark sticker.
You right? This nigga up in here with a purple sherbet.
Purple
shirt.
It's funny. Purple is
All right, let's take it to
We're gonna wrap it up. Tell them where they can find you, man.
Ken Roethlisberger, Snaptastic _pin on IG. Get your eye right there. The Dina Collective album coming soon. You think you write all the time? Well, I write more.
Here we go. In Jesus' name.
Jamona.
Don't look for me, goddammit. But hey,
what mama say? Hold on. Let me ask you a question. What mama say when mama say? We never knew what that meant. We're trying to know. Go ahead.
right. This Google. Oh, and shout out to my nigga Todd. His theme song. Whenever he walks into a room, is nanny nanny boo boo.
All right, go.
Nigga, your jacket's slippery.
Yeah, you too much. That nigga jacket made out of fat.
Jacket made out of Denny booth seats.
He said it twice.
Nigga got on a couch skin jacket.
Nah, that nigga shit made out of fat bitch couch. That's what it is.
No, big boy seats.
Blaze, tell them where they can find you, man.
That nigga said, Blaze, tell them. Hey, shut that shit up.
Man, check this out. Bad Boy Blaze, shout out to myself, OOBLZ. Follow me at Instagram. I'm giving away somebody's girlfriend next week, so. BLZ, holla back.
Oh my God! Somebody called that nigga Loso's cousin.
Hey, and the dude that's losing his girlfriend, bro, don't trip, man.
Holla at Otto. He got comfort. Holla at Otto. Comfort zone. Netflix and chill, yeah. I'm worried about the nigga though. Don't be concerned about the nigga. Listen, I got you, nice guy. Hey, Otto, you walked right into that shit, nigga. When you sat there looking like that, then you walk right into that shit.
The removable mustache and shit.
What you had going today? Nigga was a construction worker, nigga.
Right, took all that off.
A referee.
Now that nigga's a 5-year-old, nigga.
Instagram, it's Otto Bots, man. YouTube, Otto Bots. TikTok, Instagram.
Autosexual.
Autosexual?
Autosexual. Autosexual is fucking funny. I don't let that shit sit in a minute. Anything can have sex, I'm happy.
Everything is in play. Ain't
I'm
no
saying I
time
just
out.
like sex. Period.
That's funny as fuck.
Snapper.
Food, I fuck my food all the time.
Looking good, man.
Yeah, I mean. Yeah.
You dope.
Nigga fucking the shower water, like,
nigga, spaghetti, nigga.
Spaghetti, oh my God. And no more spaghetti on your balls, nigga. Oh, nigga, you ain't living.
I go all the way in.
You ain't living.
All the way in.
All right, man. The real Dunkin' Pin you use on Instagram.
She had a menage a trois with some squashes. The two squashes. The yellow squash and the purple squash. I fucked them.
Sonny Jacket in trouble. He already know that.
Sonny Jacket in trouble?
That nigga got 3 more payments on it. That nigga come take that shit.
Nigga auto insurance on it.
She got all the
Motherfucker got dance insurance on it. If he do that, nigga, it's covered. It's covered. He got a new sleeve coming.
He cleaned that motherfucker with armor all.
That nigga had to learn a dance routine when he bought that jacket.
He's like, I'm gonna let you have it, but you gotta get that spin right.
Yeah, spin ain't right. That's the little brother from Save the Last Dragon.
Yeah.
That jacket. I fucked it up.
Save the Last Dragon.
I meant Save the Last Dance, but it was a mixed movie.
That nigga yell every time you put that jacket on. He be like, oh!
Like, where am I moonwalking?
Why am I moonwalking right now? Nigga,
It's the best way to travel.
That nigga put
that nigga got moonwalking miles.
When he put that jacket on, it told him to throw away all his Prince CDs. So what you say, master?
What you say, master? Nigga, stupid.
What? You say master? Alright, man, let me get into my sign because y'all niggas is stupid.
Why am I moonwalking?
Why am I there? Sonny don't ever remember. Like Blade Brown dropping on the 14th, my nigga. I have a listening party. You know what I'm saying? I'll give y'all more details on that. I mean, yeah, man, that shit rocking, and I'm saying concocting some dope shit. And I'm saying these past couple weeks I ain't cutting my hair until I finish the project. You know what I'm saying? So nigga been looking rough, ain't? Cause I've been, I'm saying, with that nigga, I'm saying Todd's mom. Until I've been working. You know what I'm saying?
Let us see the hairdo.
Let me say, if you grow your hair out, I'll take my hat.
No matter how hard I try, it's not gonna happen.
I'm talking about just grow it out, just grow the sides out. Nigga said that shit look like a Reese's cup.
I'd be so happy if I did that. I'd be juice.
You know what I mean? NerdGangClothing.com. Anything, man. Go ahead.
That nigga got close to the mic.
Todd is trying to avenge the death of his brother. That's what he look like.
That nigga did it every dojo in town. I'm gonna catch you.
It's now or never. It's now or never.
Todd grew that crown around his head. It looked like one of those super suckers.
Man,
he built the Jolly Rancher around the.
Todd walk out the room by dropping smoke pellets. Nigga be going.
That nigga about to shoot your ass with a ninja star. Nigga, you better calm down.
Damn.
He tiptoe everywhere, so.
Never know when you
She be like, shh, to people he don't know. They be like, keep it quiet, boy. I ain't never met you. I gotta keep quiet. I gotta keep quiet, boy.
It's very, very important that you be quiet.
You don't want to set off my enemy.
He working on the show right now. Shushing strangers.
Instead of perfect
Kraig, did you put that spoon print in your beanie? I know it did come like that. You did that for you.
Fuck it up, man.
Okay.
Show.
That's what you had to say?
Yeah, that was my first. I mean, you know, Uncle Todd comedy.
The art of war, Todd.
Oh shit!
He wants him, my friend. He wants him.
I think give tons of enemy advice. Do not set off your enemy. Never be the tiger you want to kill.
Never be the time you want to kill is the funny shit ever. What? Oh my god.
Oh man.
Hey, at least you ain't got on that nigga jacket yet.
He got a point, my nigga.
You could have
Shout out to Richie's jacket, man. The unisex Beach Street jacket he got on.
Hey, Show don't change clothes. He just put new clothes over the old clothes.
Wait, hold on.
My nigga look like Sylvester Stallone off of Over the Top. It's all good. It's all good.
Kraig, I feel some kind of way to even tell you this, bro, because I know you're professional, but it ain't funny when you're telling the truth, my nigga. So don't do that. Don't do that.
Bro, you got on welding pants, my nigga. Like, if you don't go in, if you don't go weld some shit together, my nigga.
Blaze just like he piloted the Nebuchadnezzar.
Turbo boost now! It's been about 5 shows since you said that. We'll let it go. It's still funny.
Nah, Blaze,
it's
it
still
is, y'all.
funny.
Blaze is an undersized giant.
Out there, huh?
Okay, we're good. You out there, Tom.
Yeah, I'm out there, man. Turn up the reception on Blaze's dreads. They fuzzy. All right.
You got fuzzy.
Tell them where they can find you,
Uncle
Todd.
Todd Comedy, you know what I'm saying? Twitter, IG, Facebook. Check the album out. Left Me in Pasadena is on there. It's called I'm Out There. Taco Tuesday. Blame the bartender. I'm out there. Shout out to the I'm Out There Nation. I know you out there.
Woo! There's one nigga out there just did that. Yeah.
Hell yeah. You did that, put it in the chat. That was you, brother. Put it in the chat.
That out there, he just kicked in the sky.
Tag in a ninja kick.
Hey, you forgot to sign off with the thumb on your nose, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do that, bro. Let's go signature.
Tell them where they can find you, Pimpin'.
Hey, yo, what's up, man? It's your boy, The Real DJ Show. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, The Real DJ Show, Twitch, The Real DJ Show. On YouTube, make sure y'all hit me up on at Plan A Radio. You know what I'm saying? Get your motherfucking music heard. Y'all want to battle? You know what I'm saying? We do that for money. You know what I'm saying? All that other good shit. If y'all trying to battle for money, all that other shit, we on the YouTube platform now, man. I went up 2,000 subscribers in like a month, nigga. So shout out to all the team, man. Appreciate it. Hard work.
Them animal videos really doing well. Mark at your show.
That nigga look like Chuck Norris.
Nah, congrats. Keep doing your thing.
Thank you. Appreciate it. So.
No.
Che, Baquano.
Hey!
Man. I had to tell Ty what he was doing. He wasn't going to get that African shit. Got to do the Chinese.
I ain't going to even attempt
That nigga had to put it up as smoke signals for me.
You got a bubble gum tattoo on you. You got a pack of Abba Zabbas, nigga.
Those, I ain't gonna pretend to know why he gave you that special attention, bro. I'm just gonna. Yeah, go ahead.
What? No, you gonna wear this bomb too, nigga.
Nigga got the iMac.
That nigga on fire trying to look cool.
This ain't nothing.
Third degree burn. I'm just saying. Dozy did his thing. We all said, hey, and then my nigga got some extra attention. I was trying to figure it out, but I said, what the fuck am I doing?
You trying to explain it now.
I ain't trying to figure it out.
He found a shot.
We believe you, Blaze.
How does it take the bottom of the rim?
Ball stuck in the corner. You gotta get the ball out of the corner. Let me see your ball. The wedgie.
nigga looking for the referee right now. What's going on?
Foul!
Every time.
This ain't basketball, man. This ain't basketball, man.
Show you niggas a foul, man. You look at that. All right, bet. I'm gonna show you a foul.
Next time. All right. Bet none of y'all niggas better not come down the lane. Nigga.
I don't give a fuck what none of y'all niggas say. Sonny still got that jacket on.
Veteran move, Blake. That's a veteran move.
That nigga drew a wild card Uno.
That was Euro step right there. The Euro step that.
I'm just saying, man. You know what I mean?
It look like that's what Brittany Griner had on when she proposed to her wife. Will you marry me, baby?
Oh shit! Brittany Griner. I hate you. That's hilarious, bro.
Nigga, hate your closet.
And you got your Tim's tied all the way up to top. I ain't gonna say nothing about that though. You ever your Tim's? It's gonna make me mad. Take them got the Tim's off and lace them up right.
That's crazy.
Never know when you got to move on good things.
We still don't know, my bad.
I'm sorry, that was the high low.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
Raps ass.
My nigga put that jacket on and just leaned forward.
What you doing? I'm stretching my jacket. I gotta stretch my jacket.
That's real shit. We still don't know that is okay.
They got some light up shoes on too. To the ground light, like
some
the
LA Gears. You want the sidewalk to light up like the nigga the Billie Jean video.
That nigga jacket come with a stretch tape. They show you how to stretch it out before you wear it.
That's right, Todd.
That was a lot.
You got that jacket on. Now you got that red tape you put on when your brake light break. Police ain't pulling me over, nigga. Fuck that, nigga.
That nigga jacket came with a box of candy.
Valentine's Day ready.
Sonny gonna shoot a nigga up in his Sonny look like the coolest nigga in Mexico City.
The series. What's up, Sonny? What's up?
Oh, that nigga
Dice, ¿por qué? ¿Por qué?
My man, you say something, I say nothing. You say something, I say
bullshit, Frank.
He said, I kill you niggas.
He made that shit too.
He bought that jacket for my friend.
That nigga should have put some Casadores on that
My
girl.
friend and my friend.
That nigga got that.
That's my friend too.
That nigga got that
Efren
jacket.
is my friend.
He got that. They smiling at that jacket, nigga.
No, that's Efren and my friend. And the both guys I know.
He got a Mustang. He got a Mustang.
That nigga got his.
A Mustang.
Mustang?
I think the color was jello.
My nigga got his jacket from Poncho's giveaway.
He look like Fat Joe's mentor. Pablo got killed in 1987.
Is them zippers on that sleeve?
Jacket.
Zippers on the sleeve. Can you unzip one of the zippers? Just you ain't got to unzip it all the way
Show
up.
the jacket.
Elbow, man.
Let's do the elbow. Let's do the elbow.
Show the jacket, man. You live, man. Show the jacket, man.
Hey man, show us you bought it, my nigga. You bought it.
Yeah.
Hey, that nigga wrote the Scarface script.
And then got on.
The part when they said, hello to my little friend, it's based on my life, friend. It's based on my life. It happened to me.
That nigga look like Peoples and Shaft.
That's like your Indian.
When I put this jacket on, I go like this. Anyone? You people down if it's
All that shit cool. All that shit cool.
Hey, that nigga like Tito Ortiz. Otto.
That nigga jacket. That nigga jacket came with a high heel phone.
That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny.
I never get the sports illustrated shit. I won the football.
I look like the only rock star in Puerto Rico.
Fucking crying. I don't give a fuck about none of this.
Nephew Yankee on there? Nephew Yankee.
Oh, now that got something in now.
I knew the nigga was special when he bought the same chain twice.
Yeah.
He got on the choker.
That nigga look like he on his way to Beverly Hills Cop. It's 1983 over where I'm going.
Yeah, where I'm going.
Yeah, where I'm going. Y'all want to come with me in 1983?
Fuck for you niggas, man.
Sunny jacket is made out of beef jerky skins.
All right, we went.
Sunny jacket.
I was trying though.
Sunny jacket made out of Superman boots.
Those boots was made for walking.
That's the funny shit. That jacket is working.
That's what he look like.
It's working.
Word time. Look like a woman of the night with that jacket on.
Do magic.
What are we doing?
That nigga like a black Chris Angel out this motherfucker. That nigga finna do magic, nigga. That nigga finna, you can see it now.
I'm a highly respected executive in real life.
That nigga dressed like he about
leather jacket. They would never hire no one like you to wear the leather jacket.
That nigga dressed like he planned on asking Punky Brewster for a date.
The nigga jumped up to my end of the show. I thought he was gonna say, "Go, go, go!"
I think he's gonna jump up and say, about that night.
My nigga got that men on film jacket. My nigga got that men on film jacket. Hated it.
The problem is he's stuck in a jacket. He can't take it off. That's why he comes in the show so he can go home.
That nigga, the jacket is held on them hostages, is what you're saying.
He got to get cut out the jacket.
That nigga got that.
That's why they taught him the routine.
The zippers are stuck. They don't work, so he can't peel it.
Hold on, Meshack Taylor. Let me get a Richie back here. Designing woman jacket in there.
My nigga ice pick sideburns.
All right. What did you say?
Hey, Dozy.
Yeah,
Shit, I forgot what I was gonna talk about. Well, shit, fuck it, man. Regular.
Speak English, I know. That nigga about to nangamuni. Mana na wede la ma. Ina mama de wede la munu mama munu. Tu babu di mama munu. I'm fucking with you, nigga.
Come on. Todd over here saying go back to your country and Chinese. Bang down,
Go back to your country, Chinese.
Oh shit. I text these niggas, we was roasting Kraig and look what the fuck happened. I get it, niggas.
Are you taking that?
Hey, Todd keep a bowl of white rice by his bed.
Todd keep a fist of rice in his pocket.
Dumplings. You say your shit?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Todd became a man in a donut shop.
4 o'clock in the morning, making sure you glaze. You don't glaze like that. You glaze the other way. I told you.
I'll make for you.
I'll make for you.
Oh man.
Go ahead, Dose. Go ahead, Dose.
My fucking stomach hurt. Y'all niggas.
Yeah.
Regular underscore DLC. I love everybody. I mean, I'm out of here, man. Catch y'all niggas on Tuesday.
It's in the goddamn show. I'm high as hell. Y'all niggas is funny as fuck. Thank the chat room for joining us and all that shit. We got the pop. The chat room ain't done nothing to you. I've been there before. The chat room ain't done nothing to you, man. Leave them alone.
Hey, while you in the chat room, man, hey, hit that like button.
Hit the like button.
Hit that like button. Hey man, y'all can hit up my nigga Cash App, man. Bully what is it? $, bully foot, nigga.
$, get this nigga. $, bully foot.
I don't know.
And then we got all the good shit going on the show on my YouTube. But yeah, happy birthday, Kraig. Goddammit.
In the year of the dragon.
Happy birthday.
Ty gonna sell the liquor store and move back to Vietnam.
The year of the dragon.
It's a good luck year. Prosperity. Prosperity.
Sonny's jacket is made out of the red rope off of bologna.
Bologna rope. I'm glad you got that.
That was good. I was mad at first. Bologna rope is funny. You just said bologna rope. I would have died.
When this nigga Kraig gave up truck driving, that's when he grew his chin hairs in.
Oh, okay.
Nigga doing little kid jokes.
My daddy.
You wearing that bomb too, nigga.
And the cow jumped over the moon. DJ Show laughed because he saw such a sport.
Hey, Sonny the type of nigga.
And Juan ran away with the spoon.
Sonny dressed like the type of nigga that danced to clear his mind.
That's crazy.
I never thought about it. I never thought about it that way.
Why was I so confused? I don't get it.
That nigga like he slide in the room. I'm here.
That's how you holler at bitches like you in a music video. Girl, you dancing around her.
I'm making so much progress.
You know you're about to start trouble when he be like 5, 4, 3, 2.
Sonny, no! Don't do it! Sonny!
Fuck that!
Got my blade out. Cut this bitch. I'll cut this bitch with my blade. 3, 2, 1. He doesn't know who he's fucking with.
And 2.
Kraig Facts Live.
The show is over.
It's the jacket, Sonny. It's the jacket.
He brought that jacket.
In 85, you would have been a man, nigga, in 85.
Yeah.
2022, shut your ass.
My nigga dressed like he in Vice City.
You gonna eat all the nigga watermelon?
On the table.
That's what DJ.
That nigga is a creature.
That's what DJ shows do.
Yeah.
He's a creature. That's a many times.
Sonny dressed like he'll give you a deal on the Nintendo.
You got Super Mario? I got Super Mario 3.
I get the track and field pad, the duck hunt gun.
Track and field pad.
No.
Track and field pad.
If you wear the jacket in the summertime, it's gonna shrink.
It's already shrunk. The jacket is too small.
5, 6, 7, 8.
The nigga
That nigga pick up on dance moves fast. You dance one? No, I can't do it. You did the shit?
That nigga Arnold look like the brother in Sugar Hill.
Oh yeah.
Are you wearing that bomb too?
The tickets. I gotta get this link up. Man, we're gonna be in Seattle, February 26th. The Langston Hughes Theater. It's gonna be a great time. Tickets are going on sale tomorrow. Make sure y'all support. and we'll talk more about it next week. If I owe you something, get it from God. God. Appreciate y'all.
God.
Happy birthday, Kraig.
Happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday.